Hi, everybody. I'm going to make sure it's saying that we're on Tekken right now. Tekken 7. Once it destroys it, stop drifting. Alright, cool. Alright, hello, everybody. Like I said in Twitter, I'm here with CritikalZone. Everybody wants to introduce themselves?
Hi, I'm Marcus. Nice to meet you, a.k.a. Protege.
Hello, King Kiwa here.
And...
I'm coming!
and I'm coming.
Wait, what? My name's Jamal. Nice to meet you.
You have to speak up.
My name is Jamal. It's very nice to meet you.
You probably haven't seen us in a while, but it's Critical. We're here with, do you have the name, sir?
It's Nerdgasm85.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. Mr. 85 is what I'm going to call you.
Mr. 85's hand is currently on top of my lap.
It's
on
a
top
mouse.
Of boobs. On top of boobs.
It is on... How you can't show that on Twitch?
No!
Alright.
Alright, so... Alright, chat is open. Move that water bottle if you would, please.
I will.
It's going to take a little bit for people to start flowing in.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ruin your summer.
Alright.
Alright, now,
So,
we are going to go ahead and start with Tekken. We are also... And thank you, Jacob, for the subscribe through Twitch Prime.
yeah.
Good job, Jacob. You made a great decision.
Jacob is that dude.
Yes.
You give me so much power. So you know what? The last time I got a subscriber, I promised I was going to memorize the Skeletor power speech from Masters of the Universe.
Gee.
Did you do so?
I did not.
Oh,
You're a
well,
failure.
I can't remember it. It's like you're thinking. It's so good.
And you have YouTube and you can't remember that?
I tried looking it up and it was blah. All right, but we are going to start with some Tekken and we're going to kind of discuss the difference between indie games and AAA games and where some excel and one do not. So we're going to be alternating games throughout the day. Right now we're starting with Tekken 7 because we got a bunch of fighting game fans here. So we're going to get some things done. Oh, and you got the emote. I have one custom emote that is a Nerdgasm. It's my face just going like, with like the anime pink.
Perfect.
And,
You're disgusting.
I am. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, where's the remote for the inputs? I just had it.
Donde
Ah, thank you. I
I
got it. Okay. So you can't see the Twitters right now because we're in a lava stage, but on my right and left, to the right is my Twitter, to the left is the Twitter for these fellows. And I think it's in your hand.
This is my hand, so let's give it to
better
the
follow.
owner of the house there.
There we go.
Yeah, here we are. House rules.
Care select. Return to care select, yes.
Good old Tekken 7.
Okay, so obviously we're starting with a AAA title.
Yes.
So, as far as AAA titles, what do you guys typically play? I typically will go across the spectrum except for sports games.
Fighting games all day right here.
Fighting games all day, Marcus? That's all you got?
Well, no, that's not all I got. I like
Sounds
adventure
like
games.
all
I like the Naruto. I like the Devil May Cry, the God of War.
So everything somewhat involves some fighting in it.
Pretty much. If you're like punching or slashing or murdering somebody, I'm playing.
So you're a violent man.
I'm really not.
He is a gentle giant.
I'm a teddy bear.
I think it's because he outlets it all into the video games.
That's right.
And you are absolutely right, Jacob, and I made that realization today. But that's okay, we're going to do it. But so you like the high octane like action games. You don't like waiting. You want to get in there.
He wants to get it done.
This dude is the weirdest looking dude.
I made him that way.
That's like Guilty Gear level right there.
You don't mess with Princess Frog. Princess Frog messes with you.
I see.
Is that what your Twitch followers refer to Brian as Princess Frog?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Though Princess Frog began my
Chelsea and Pussycats ain't playing.
my 9-loss lose streak, so
Oh, wow. Oh, is that the overshield thing?
Yeah.
What is it actually called in fighting games? I can't remember because I don't play a whole lot of them. Is it anything other than overshield?
they just charged move. It comes in different flavors.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. Oh, the juggles.
But like you were saying, we're starting with a AAA title.
Yes.
Marcus, you play mostly fighting games,
Yes.
Darian.
I play everything under the spectrum, including sports games. So you'll see me everywhere. You'll see me in mobile games as well. We have a critical little clan for Tap Titan actually. So if you want to join us on there, please do. No.
Shameless plug.
Speaking of shameless plug, shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Not sponsored. Wish we were.
Right. Jamal.
All right, so I play every single thing except for Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Why are you lying?
I tried it.
I've seen you.
I did. Let's
Stranger
see.
danger.
I play a crap ton of mobile games. Like for anyone who's on the Google Play Store and they know like how they have your own experience points in a ranking. I am an Archmage according to Google because of how many games I play and all the experience. I am an Archmage in Google.
Look at this guy.
He
Let's
does a
just
lot.
take a look. This guy looks psychotic. It looks like he just has murder in his eyes.
It's the beauty of Brian Fury.
This dude is like.
Yes,
he looks
yes,
scared.
Mischief. We do have some guests here today. These are the folks from CritikalZone. CritikalZone.
Yes, with a K.
With a K.
Not the first.
Not
seed.
beginning. Yeah.
The second seed.
The second season.
Very important.
Wisebot finally updated that we are in fact playing Tekken 7 to start off.
Okay.
Thank you, Wisebot. We appreciate you and all that you do.
Fix it.
I'm getting Law because he's the easiest for me to play with.
And we're Devil's Pit again.
Now
The
on
last
the,
time we was at Fire and Brimstone.
All right, so we all play a bunch of variety of games. Do you guys typically get more enjoyment? Like, do you have better memories of the indie game titles that have come out in the past years, or has AAA still been?
see, you actually asked one of
what
the
you go
questions
to.
that were so.
Yeah, but quick before we move
ahead.
on, could we define the two just so we
Yeah.
make sure everyone's
Abreast.
yes.
All right. So AAA game.
Quiet, Jamal.
The best way I've found to describe it in my terms is basically a Hollywood movie in game form. Anything that's produced by a large company with a huge financial backing that gets a large advertising budget and a large team. Like, I'm sure there is a sweat programmer for Tekken 7.
What even is that?
It is the person who is in charge of making sure that the sweat physics do not cause any trouble. Just a guess.
I
Make
believe
sure
that.
you don't actually slip like in some other games, like sport games. Actually, I think you slip in 2K sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
So
that-
I don't know if they have
Good
a sweat
fight.
physics.
Ah!
He won. He was
So-
stressing.
Round one.
So as far as indie, I think of that as a team, either a small team who's backed by a game company, or a couple people who work on a game together.
Okay.
Or you won. There are people who made solo games. They. So,
Well, one of them.
I mean, but we shouldn't consider that the norm.
yeah, no.
like,
no,
that
definitely
is-
don't consider that normal.
That is still like very in the ether of like does not happen often. It's like the lottery winner of gaming.
Yeah, they're the
Like
the
and
games.
and we are going to be playing one of them today if we have enough time, which is Fez.
yes.
Okay.
Let me
I've
get
played
off on
some
the
of that
ground.
as well.
I don't know much of Fez.
Now
Yeah. Oh, it's supposed to.
Dang it.
it's more of a platform, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, it's
a
you're
puzzle
right.
platform?
It's actually more of a platform. He's right.
Okay.
It's very interesting. You gotta
More on that later.
yeah.
So, back to that. So now that we've
Good
defined them, go to indie. Chris, indie titles recently.
Indie titles recently, Abzu, ooh, that got me.
Perfect.
All right.
Distracted long enough.
Yes. Yes.
Well, yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris. Oh,
So back to Hello Kitty. Are you excited about?
Listen.
Is that Sanrio Boys?
I
Or
tried it.
Sanrio Boys.
I played it for about a week. I gave it a full week. Okay? No more. I'm not excited.
What is Sanrio
Any-
Boys?
I'm
Let's
not.
look into it.
No.
Yes.
I want to know what this is.
No.
I'd like to find
Cleverest
out.
Player One.
But don't
picks
take my word
select.
for it. Dun-dun-dun.
Fail. I'm a failure.
Does anybody remember Reading Rainbow, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Is that like too old for this?
Oh no,
generation?
absolutely not. Absolutely
No.
not.
Sorry if you're staring at my crotch area. I will
a
slide
new
out of the
anime.
camera.
Oh, it's a new anime. Is it like?
Oh.
Is it akin to Yuri on Ice? Is that the sort of?
Oh my
Is
god.
it a sports anime?
Or Ouran Host Club? Is that what?
Hey, Oran Host Club is a national treasure. That thing is hilarious.
It's a national treasure to Japan, not to America.
Oran High. Who is this?
That's Master Raven.
Yeah, she looks pretty great.
But Oran High School Host Club is hilarious. I love that.
he
Hello
would
Kitty
be-
obsessed boys. I'll watch
Oh,
it.
it's Taco
Yeah,
Fan.
it really is.
Probably gonna get beat, but I'm gonna rock with him anyway.
It's basically like one high school from the looks of it.
No, Oran High School Host Club. is
I'm
probably
okay with that.
But
Hey there, Hiya Boy. Hiya Boy is one of our subscribers.
oh, hello.
Yeah. Or
I do have real friends, hiya boy.
That's right. Reading
Rainbow, yeah.
He gets it. Or she, sorry.
Butterfly in
Don't
the
know how to-
sky.
I can fly twice as high.
Okay.
Take a look.
Dun-dun-dun.
It's in a book.
Dun-dun-dun.
Of Reading Rainbow. Reading
Alright.
Rainbow.
Yes, we are real friends.
He took
We are
it there.
critical.
He
Hello.
took it there, not me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I the only one giving 110% today? Let's go.
All right, back to the discussion.
All right, so
And I'm gonna check the pizza.
were we asking?
Starting with you for
Indie games.
your
Indie games,
Like, what
which-
do you look for in indie games?
For an indie game, I think simplicity. I think of something that they took and said, okay, what is this game at its basest points without cutscenes, without story? We have to basically teach, tell, and do everything through gameplay.
My man just did a dragon punch. Okay. And he just.
So,
Oh!
a good example of that.
Hey, they got a Koopa full effect.
A
I'm
good
sorry, I'll
example
give
of
you
that,
right now.
and it's one I have on here, is Titan Soul.
I don't think I've heard of that.
No, I
Sorry.
thought you played Titan Soul. It was one of the free games on PS4.
Sure.
Okay, it's in my library then. I was thinking I heard
man.
Inside or Limbo.
I think I got a
What
new
do you-
favorite on here, y'all.
Hold on.
Why you pausing? Hey,
I'm like, I've never
hold on. Okay. One of my fighting game rules is you never pause the game mid-fight to look at moves.
Yeah, you don't.
And you hit me right now. I'm not even playing it. Oh, that's so cheap.
Now we are just dicking around, hiya boy. Any skill is probably accidental, at least on my part.
Yeah, I wish I was.
But yes, you were there, Mischief. But yeah, Titan Soul. So Titan Soul literally just starts you off, and the game only has two real mechanics. You fire your arrow, you pull your arrow back.
It's real good.
Oh.
The best part is that when you realize that you can use the arrow pull back as an attack.
Yeah,
like in the Guardians of the Galaxy where he uses the arrow.
Yeah, the whistle arrow.
Yeah.
The
I didn't see number 2.
the best
I haven't
scenes.
seen it either.
Well, guess what? It's still awesome.
I'm sure. Sure, you can.
Oh yeah, Kuma's probably right up your alley because it's
Hey,
nothing but
hey,
Street Fighter
I'm
bullshit.
telling you, man. I'm loving the Kuma here.
But, okay, so
Oh my bad.
that's what you look for in indie games. And
Yes.
which one have you mostly seen? Like, which one do you remember most from this past year?
Oh, definitely from this past year.
This past year.
Yeah, you gotta cut it down.
If you want to say Undertale, that's fine, because a lot of people will.
I've never played.
That's not within the year.
I haven't either.
I haven't either, so you're not.
I'm scared. I have it. I own it.
Wait, that was the one that one person made, right? Undertale?
Toby Fox, yeah.
Boom.
And I think, and the soundtrack is amazing as well.
I heard, but like he said, within the year.
Within the year, shit. Probably Crawl. Which,
Crawl?
yeah, Crawl.
Okay.
All right.
The panda is adorable.
Marcus doesn't really play indie games. He didn't really know what they were beforehand.
Oh, Stardew Valley. Holy crap, I
I
forgot
knew
about
what they
Stardew
were.
Valley.
I just didn't play them. I have a very specific demographic that I attune to as far as games.
He has
So
a very specific set of skills.
Can I ask, I want to ask Kaya Boy a question real quick. All right, so I was a very huge Harvest Moon fan. Played a bunch of them. Stopped playing them because I started playing Room Factory, which to me was just Harvest Moon with monsters in it
Get me
and
turned
taming
around.
and stuff. So I loved it a lot. Where do you rank Stardew Valley if you play both Harvest Moon and Room Factory? Where do you rank that? Or at least if you haven't played Room Factory, where do you rank it in contrast to Harvest Moon? Because I need to know. I need to know how bad I need to play this.
You gotta play it right now.
Okay. I tried Story of Seasons, so Harvest Moon got divided basically. So there's still Harvest Moon, but it's not by the same publishing team, I believe. Stardew Valley is better
Okay.
than Harvest Moon.
What?
trying to
about
play
Room
him like
Factory?
I'm playing a Street
Yeah.
Fighter, and that's not working.
No,
What about Room
it's still
Factory?
Tekken.
I don't know if you guys have played Room Factory, but I really enjoy Room Factory.
He really does.
It just added so much RPG elements to Harvest Moon for me, and I loved it.
The panda
Is that the pizza?
That is the pizza.
You go get the pizza.
You said you were on pizza.
I didn't hear a please.
You. I would say please to you.
Here, I was about to offer you that.
Oh, no. Why don't you remember much from Moonfire? Moonfires? Is that an S at the end? Is that an S at the end?
Yeah, it's Moonfires.
Are there plural
Should I make more
Moonfires?
pizzas?
No, just make the one for now. I would put the cardboard, just slide it under there.
But
then feel free to use the mitts.
We couldn't get delivered because
It's
Game of Thrones tonight, and everybody wants pizza.
Yeah, don't tell
Everybody's
them that.
too lazy
They're
to
gonna
go to the store.
They're
like
gonna
my boy
hang up.
Chris did, but that's all right.
They're just gonna leave us and go.
They're like, oh shit,
watch
Game of Thrones tonight?
Game of Thrones. Bye. The early
Don't
games
leave
this
us,
level. See
please.
if you under. Okay. All right, hi boy. He's gonna let me play Stardew Valley today, and I'm gonna learn.
I am.
Yes, you are. 4.
You know I don't have the context.
You don't have the console? So they won't see. Well, you guys won't see me play it, but I'm gonna play it with or without you. I'm sorry, these aren't my fans. I'm gonna talk to them however I
Hey,
want.
hold on
Hey.
there. They're very nice people.
I don't know them personally. Okay.
I know them personally.
I'm sorry.
I
I've
know them well
connected
enough to
with
know
them.
they're all awesome. How dare you?
Where's the pizza? You over here, but the pizza not over here.
You want pizza, dude?
Yeah, if you want pizza, go get pizza.
I should walk in front of the camera. I should breathe. I should. Continue talking, Darren, on what you like for indie
All right.
games.
Yeah, so past year, the one you remember most fondly or mostly remember.
See,
Is this pre-cut?
No. There's a pizza cutter in the drawer on the far right.
Have you ever
Other
had
side.
any pizza that you would put in the oven that's pre?
Other side.
Yes.
I see the back of your head. Other side.
you gotta
Other side.
You gotta dig in there when you use the pizza cutter. It's ridiculous.
We're giving Jamal so much shit.
How about Catherine?
No.
Japanese developer.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Chris,
Yep.
I see a pizza cutter.
One moment.
I'll help him. I'll help him.
All right, if you would, please.
Thank you. Because he is helpless sometimes.
I'm hungry.
That's one thing I will agree with you on, Hiya Boy, is that Stardew Valley does have so much to do in it and so many things that affect the game as a whole.
Like Persona 5.
Like Persona 5. that does require like some assistance every now and then.
Like a sorry, I'm trying to think and fight at the same time, guys. Like a walkthrough help or what?
Yeah, like a wiki.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually very good. Oh, good grab. Good grab.
I think you all have kids except for me.
I do not.
Aha!
I am free.
Me too.
Chris doesn't want children.
Never. Never, not ever.
Well, that's kind of sad, but I won't. It's not personal. I won't say you need to.
My bloodline is done.
Okay. But as far as the last year, I've played indie-wise Rocket League. I know it's not out within the last year, but I played it.
It's been relevant enough.
Yeah, and they done a lot of upgrades, and I've been playing it since the upgrade, and it's intense. Let me tell you. I just finished Dust, the Elysian Tale. That was pretty good.
How was Dust? Actually, that reminds me. Stories? Did you play Stories?
He said he plays Stories. He told me to, but I have a lot of things to play. Like I just platinum Watch Dogs too, and I'm still playing. It's not bad, but I played. I'm playing Persona 5 right now, so it takes up a lot of my time.
Yeah, my playthrough rushing it was 89 hours.
Yeah, I'm at 100 right now. So
since we have gotten to the point of talking about indie games.
sorry.
I didn't get to say mine.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, we hit Stardew Valley, Rocket League.
yeah.
Talked about Stories.
Dust.
Wait. I'm
Dust.
sorry. I didn't hear that. Rocket League's an indie game?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's gotten a lot of pickup from since then, but
Here, I'll let you see Brian as he was meant to be.
I talked
man, I'm
about
gonna
Dust
lose
and
anyway.
Elysian Tale.
Brought
Let
up
me get
Life
Link's
is
out
Strange.
Yeah, we didn't bring up Journey.
Journey.
That's a throwback.
It is. It is an old indie.
It did get a re-release. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I bought the
deserved
re-release.
It deserved it.
It was free.
What about Inside? Did anybody play Inside?
I have it. Haven't played it. I want to. That's why I asked you. Would that have been a good choice as like what is a good indie game? Because I think it tells the story through the gameplay alone. At least from when I played.
It definitely does a good job of setting it sets the tone for you very well.
Okay.
It's like, be scared, be very scared.
Okay. So I haven't played the whole thing.
That's a good one Hiya Boy just brought up. Did anyone play The Escapists?
I haven't played The Escapist, but we actually made a post on our Critical Facebook about The Escapist 2. And I don't know if you've heard about it, but you get to play with your friends and you get to build your own character and build your own abilities. And there's so many ways. Oh,
Hey!
he destroyed her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. They
Hit
talk
him,
about
Zayu!
all the upgrades. Sorry, guys. They talk about the upgrades to the first one, obviously, and it looks pretty interesting. But I have actually not played it. Sorry, I'm going on that rant.
I haven't played it either, but I did watch Jacksepticeye play it.
Okay.
And he put enough time to it. I think that kind of got it for me. But I think that's another thing I really appreciate about indie games is that they achieve these results. You're getting punished.
No, connect it!
They achieve these results without making themselves look like they don't have to look amazing. Dark Cloud was a AAA game at the time for sure, and Dark Cloud I love.
I haven't heard of it.
It was like
It was a PS2 launch game.
it was like Sony's answer to Zelda, kind of.
Oh.
No, like how not like how the game mechanics
You are knocking
work,
it
per
perfectly,
se.
little girl.
But a lot of people compare it because of like how the character looks and stuff like that. Oh, but I can't.
Telltale, I believe.
It's a small studio.
It's not,
Well, it was small during like
Yeah.
the Walking Dead days.
but it has grown. But I don't think it's hit that AAA
mark
yet.
I
'Cause-
I wouldn't because their games are still super. A full season of a Telltale game does not cost $60.
there you go.
That's true. That $60 rule
It's-
is pretty set on.
Honestly, I think the pricing of Telltale games is one of the best examples of how to do it.
Yeah.
$5 per episode. They freaking deliver on almost every single one.
Yeah.
And a season's $25. Are you kidding me? I will buy that full price all day long.
So I'm. Hello.
Hello.
Yo,
Oh, it's bowling.
Hey,
Hey.
what are you doing here?
Hey, Chris.
There's three
The other
Chris's now.
Chris.
there's 3 Chris.
Wait, no, but he's W. He's supposed to be our white Chris, not you. Bowling,
Wait.
stop.
Can we
Wait.
call him?
We can perform Delta Attack.
Perfect.
So I know
We can be the trio de dangers.
Oh, don't start. Oh, see,
But yes,
Don't
bowling,
open the can of
you
worms.
remember us. We're still here. Marcus joined us. I think you know Marcus. I don't know.
Yes,
It's a
desktop
Kroger. It's a Kroger group. Y'all know.
Kroger.
Thank you for joining, Chris. We feel loved that you still like remember us.
Wait, what do you say?
It's your boy Sean.
Yeah, we.
Yes,
it's
we
your
know.
boy.
We know. Wait, did I keep calling him Chris like it
You
was
did
his
call him
brother?
Chris, and I called him Chris too.
Ah, yes.
bad.
We're
I
talking.
was kind of wondering when they went into that whole tangent about the other Chris. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
So
I-
okay, wait. Can I say something? Okay,
Yeah,
FIFA
so
is not an indie game. Come on.
I don't play indie games.
Yes,
but
sir.
I will talk about the ones that I've seen that have impressed me.
Yes.
Oh, you're definitely playing one today.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not talking about
I
right
know,
now.
I know.
Quick, I know we happy for you. I'm excited.
Go
So I do like the one indie Bendy and the Ink Machine. I watched the dude Nimraps off of YouTube. Man, that's pretty fun to watch. Let me see. There was another one I was thinking of. I can't think of now because you guys kept talking and I lost my train of thought.
We did.
It's all right. But yeah, but I see a lot of Let's Plays and stuff. So I mean, I see like different people play them or whatever, and they look entertaining. It's just like I was telling Chris, some of those games like. To me, like I'm purely a AAA guy, like so I like the complexity and like the plot. Like I'm really big with plot in games, you know. And a lot of indie games, I guess
They're heavy on
got
plot.
me.
A lot of them.
they are heavy on plot.
Yeah,
A lot of
but most of it, like Chris was saying earlier, is through the gameplay itself and not dialogue.
Well, and a lot of it is that they do not. The fantastic thing about indie development is essentially that they don't have a lot of the resources to do like voice acting or.
But they could write some text. Like
They
to
could,
be honest,
but that they're choosing not to a lot of the time is fantastic.
it is.
Besides, sometimes text boxes break immersion anyway.
Yeah, we would know.
But
All right, so you've whooped our butts enough as Brian, so let's do something
Either choose a
else.
different
Alright.
character.
Well,
or...
I was thinking we were going to switch it up to crawl.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I'm looking forward for We Happy Few.
True.
I don't know if anybody remembers that.
Stormblood.
What's that about?
Sorry, I just want to
So
say.
we
Stormblood.
We Happy Few is set in a world
Yes, sir.
where
Thank you. Oh, is the oven off?
I
everyone
did turn it.
in it has to take this
I will double check that.
hallucinogenic drug called joy.
Oh,
So joy.
Oh, yeah, we happy
pretty
few.
great.
Yeah, we Happy Few. So
That sounds draconian.
yeah, there's actually
Almost Jokerish.
there's actually 3 different protagonists in the game, and you can play through each one. And basically, what you're trying to every time it's like you stop taking your joy, and then as the hallucinogenics wear off, and you're like, wait a minute, this is crazy. Things aren't as happy and fun as they seem. Like when you start saying what they
Isn't
seem,
that life though?
yeah.
How
So-
like life?
So I'm pretty excited for that. No, because I'm getting more pieces.
Yeah. You go ahead.
And sorry, chat. I know you're there. I'm trying to answer chat as well while letting everyone speak their mind. And I'm trying to. Come on, you can do it. There we go.
Don't pay
also
attention to the
trying
guy on the keyboard behind the curtain.
All right. Legend of Dragoon. No, but I would love more of Legend of Dragoon. It's not an indie game. Timbo the Badass Elephant. Anybody play or see that?
Say that one time.
Timbo the Badass Elephant.
I heard of it.
Pick yourself.
It did look cool.
You already gave me a.
Yeah. Oh, I had time to prep.
Yeah.
I feel so
It did.
honored. I'm an old Chinese dude. Cool.
I figured you were aged and full of wisdom.
Ah, nice.
You guys have an extra controller? Because I've only got
Yes.
3.
Just in case. We were prepared.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mall was
Brandon,
not.
Yeah,
Brandon
here,
loves
just give me my phone too. I'll get it.
No, I got it.
Wait, Brandon?
Yeah,
Who's Brandon?
big house brand.
Borf!
Oh.
Borf!
You could have just said wag.
Man.
The house where you and the live.
It was a nice house, okay?
Germal?
Did you just say German?
Yes.
That's a Germal.
Sound like you just said German. Maybe I just got one piece on the brain. I'm sorry.
One Piece?
Yes.
I haven't watched in a while. I'll stop right before the Doflamingo fight.
Well, get ready, because that
A lot of people
Doflamingo
have
fight
dropped
lasts a
off
long
watching
time.
it
I know.
after Dressrosa.
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I just say what bothers me about it?
Yeah, I'm
Please,
looking at
go
you
ahead.
too, Jamal.
Okay, look at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. He has to win the fight and then take 10 episodes to recharge.
Excuse me,
Actually, it was only
Sorry.
like 2
sir.
episodes.
You can't look at me.
You caught up?
He was ahead of that before.
You can't look at me.
Good. So you on Whole Cake Island already? You ain't caught up!
Yeah, Binding of Isaac is definitely a game
Yes.
that's absolutely indie. And is simple in that it's the just top-down shooter, but does have a lot of depth that comes in very quickly in.
I never knew how like
No.
religiously backgrounded Binding of Isaac was until I first played it and I saw the characters. So I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then I saw the mom and everything. I was like, this is insane. What? What is this?
Tekken special. Very simple.
Oh, Crow. I played it before.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'm here. I'm with it.
Do I have to follow a random deity?
No, you can pick the deities that are unlocked.
Can I pick my own deity?
No, Marcus is not a deity.
Good.
Something from hemophilia?
Yeah.
He was going for DBS for Dragon Ball Super, and then
No,
he was.
I actually did DBZ because that's when I started. Like,
That's when you
like,
started?
I used to make
Anyway,
CDs.
someone
mix
brought
CDs
up an
and call them
interesting.
DBZ.
Someone brought up something interesting. Do you think a lot of people are starting with Shippuden because they're young and that's just where they started?
I was.
And
If they do that,
I
I'll
was-
have to say. Go ahead.
and thank you for the follow, Critical Bowling.
Hey!
Thank you.
Sean!
Right
But-
this time.
I was thinking, right. I was thinking, because I would talk to the people I work with, and I'd be like, if we have kids, they're probably starting with Boruto. And that kind of sucks.
Well, like,
I don't get that logic though. How can you start watching Shippuden?
oh yeah.
Because
I-
you're not gonna know anything about what,
Literally.
Okay. Granted, they do a million flashbacks, so you probably would be able to know everything that
You're
happens in
right.
Naruto. But still, like, you need to start with Naruto, man.
You kind of do. You need to know the background, or else
Yes.
you won't know what's going on.
And then you're gonna look at Boruto and say, "Oh, like he wants to be his own person." He's not. He's just like Naruto.
He's just like his father.
Would have been cooler if they followed one of his daughters.
Oh yeah.
Speaking
But
of
yeah,
that,
but yes, Hiya Boy, I do have a little bit of a grudge on Naruto because of For Honor. Every samurai, every single samurai, their emblem is Naruto themed.
Mostly Uchiha's clan symbols or Sharingan.
Someone did make a Sharingan eye. That was impressive.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, good on you.
Yeah. So I like For Honor, but their player base has dropped off pretty heavily.
It's the changes they made. It's so. These are the rules of the game.
And I know we're
flee
off
your
topic.
dead companions lest they steal your life.
I'm not familiar with Doctor Who, so I'm not sure.
Doctor Who?
That's fair. That's, but
I know. They're getting a
So-
cell phone booth and all those.
with For Honor, with the changes they made in season 2, in season 1 you could still win in like a 3v1 fight because of the revenge system,
Right.
and you could parry still, and you could hold your own.
Right.
The ninja or the shinobi and the centurion
Right.
are stun monsters. So if you are 2v1, one's a ninja, one's a shinobi, you can't see or do anything. Alright, we fight each other first. Determine who is the first alive.
We must kung fu fight.
Oh, it's Marcus.
Marcus just sit there. That's how you win, Marcus.
Anyway,
That wasn't me.
Right now?
I died.
Darian won.
Oh, Darian? Okay.
Darian, I'm coming for that booty.
Alright, so pick the summon symbols and be your monster. And the controls do not change as a monster. You just have different specials. Like, I can throw bones. Eat boner!
so in case you guys didn't know, I don't really know how to play. It's been a while.
You want to kill him.
It's an indie game, it's
know
2
that
buttons.
much.
It's 2 buttons.
It's always 2 buttons.
And that swirly underneath you means you have your special, but I think your starting special is just a roll.
I can do that.
Now, since you are the living person, each time you kill us, you gain experience,
Right.
and you want to level up through the dungeon
Right.
while we are trying to stop you. And we can inhabit traps and anything in the world, and then we can be like, whoa, monsters.
Oh, but I have to fight you individually.
Yes.
Okay.
And there is a boss monster at the end, which we all inhabit.
Oh,
And
okay.
the reason I love this game so much
Oh,
is
this me in the
because it's a
corner.
premise
Indie
that...
game.
That's me in
Yeah,
the
well,
corner.
the premise is something that I think if pitched to a larger studio would not make it.
True.
Like, if they were like, look, it's a dungeon crawler, but 2 other people play as the monsters. And if they pitched that to a producer, the producer would be like,
Hey, what I get? Oh,
how many sequels do you want? Like,
Which is the interesting thing with indies and
Kill the man.
sorry guys, I'm actually trying to play this game. Can I even buy anything or am I
no,
just
you
here?
broke.
all those little red marks means you cannot buy anything.
Okay, thank you. Now I can focus on what we're talking about. The interesting thing between indies and
Oh, you destroy all these red crystals after going in these rooms.
I figured. And
Now move your left stick around.
and Triple A's. Thank you. Jeez, couldn't get it out. The interesting thing is like, what would happen if they happened to work together? Like,
Well, and I think that's what's happening now, is that a lot of indie developers, since basically everything
that
is
is
a
it?
business.
yes.
I think there's a tiny little red thing.
Got him.
Oh,
Okay.
alright. Now,
Was that me or you?
I am a human.
now Jamal
I
is
am a
human.
human.
Oh no, someone's a slime.
Oh god, oh my
Someone threw slime
god.
out.
Oh my god, what?
But because I think that a lot of producers and people with the money are seeing the money in it.
Actually starting to.
So they're like, basically they're flip-flopping on what they would originally say like no to.
Okay.
At least that's what I think is happening. Because it seems like a lot of these smaller studios are getting a lot of attention
Recognition.
now.
And you know, big money. They're like, hey,
You know what? It's everything is a business.
we want to follow where we.
They don't want to get left out. They want that money.
Yeah.
And
So-
oh, go ahead. You had a point.
Yeah. because I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but I'm gonna reference a YouTube channel called Extra Credits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they actually mentioned this.
Shout out to Extra Credits.
Right. They actually mentioned this in a innovation video where they talked about the difference between the two and what would happen if they what would happen if they came together. It kind of, when they talked about it, it sounded actually kind of bad.
Now you can upgrade your monsters if you got enough wrath.
I don't have enough wrath because I was allowed too long. But it really kind of sounded bad for the indie games because sorry, they did actually ask a question about Naruto, but while y'all can read that, because they said, you know, if you were an indie developer and you get picked up by a AAA person, you know, they'll pretty much have to own the rights to everything you do, which, you know, for most people with pride sounds kind of bad.
Get the chests. Well, that one is Tekken first.
Oh my
But
god!
just the
this
mimic.
much-
Good job.
Oh my god. No. No, I'm gonna die. No! No! No, I fight for my life!
But
And then,
I'm a
yeah,
man!
because once,
Alright, Tobuscus.
because a lot of indie devs get their independence from being able to make what they want when they want.
right.
So once they've got, they basically have to deal with producers like current game devs do now.
Right.
Like people who are like rushing them for things because they want a return on their investment.
Right.
Oh, there was a freaking giant golem in here.
That's right. No engine. Oh, engine, I'll get my humanity back! Oh, I can't attack off.
No. You're heavy.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, it sounded bad for the indie developers, and you know they get more money that way because you know you have a business, so to speak, looking after you and helping you out, but it's still like
It adds on new pressures to their current environment.
right. And then they also spoke about the pressures and like you want to keep them how they are because the reason you pick them up is because they have the ingenuity and they have the innovation and they choose to, you know, take the risk because they can because they don't have to worry about any money loss.
No!
And honestly, to me, it didn't seem like anything was good because, you know, you kind of have to sell your soul some to like, you know, joining the music industry.
Well, I think what they gain from it is that they do finally get like a steady career in an industry that they love.
Fair enough,
But
which is also great.
It depends on
Oh,
what
you-
their it depends on what their kind of depends on what their personal goals are as you know, like as a developer, as a person. And then you also have to look at the reverse in the indie scene right now, in that, at least from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of games that are forever early access. You pay for an early access game and they stay there forever and they don't need to finish it.
Yeah. If you pay for it, yeah.
My Mark is
I've heard
trying
some
to
of
kill me
those.
so bad. There's other people doing things to you, man. Oh, ah.
He did.
Did anyone play Steamward Dig?
No. Wait. Some of
Wait.
it.
I did play it.
Yeah, he played it more than I did, but
It was a free game on PS4 at one
Yeah.
point. I actually really enjoyed it.
it wasn't bad.
But once you get deeper, it gets pretty intense.
Yeah.
Why
But,
can't you possess this?
Obviously, it's kind of like Splunky, right?
They are protected.
Would you say?
The mechanic is different because like Spelunky is like you go into a different dungeon, while Seymour Dig is just you just keep getting lower and lower. Like there's no other dungeon. If you want, you can go back to the town and then go back down the full way through every single part you already went through, the same path you already built, or you can just like skip ahead to where you were before, kind of, depending on how you have it set up. But yeah, I would even though it sounds weird, probably the person who's played it might not agree with me, but I compare it more with Terraria and Minecraft, because in Terraria you can start, in Minecraft you can dig down deep, they make your own caravans and passageways and stuff. Even
Okay.
though that's not like the whole point of the game,
Not at
is to
all.
be underground, but like the point of how you will be underground.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And someone did bring up, Highboy did bring up Slime Rancher as far as like early access.
I've never heard of that, but all right.
It was
Markiplier played it.
it was very popular for a while.
Markiplier from Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was Cincinnati.
Yes, yes he is. He comes here sometimes.
Hear that? He's a native. That means he don't stay.
So Darian's winning right now, right?
As
He's level 7.
as
so
far as human, yes,
Yeah. But right.
but we're getting real strong monsters real quick.
Yeah, so it's kind of looking bad.
Should I be? Oh,
He's like,
Indiest of games, No Man's Sky.
that was an indie game. As much as they made it seem like it was supposed to
and
be
that was a
AAA.
bad team
Nope.
combo, wasn't it?
No Man's Sky was a good example of what happens when a tiny indie group gets the sort of producer
Backing.
Yeah, in that. Oh, yes, eats my giant chicken monster.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. This is worse than Tekken.
But in that, it seemed like I don't know if it was the production team or if it was the dev team who was like making promises that were not going to be fulfilled.
I actually think it might have been the marketing team, but that just might have been my personal view of it because they were marketing everyone out of it. 'Cause I like this.
And making a bunch of
Well,
promises.
and
Yeah.
as soon as I saw how big the dev team was, I was like, okay, no, this won't be what they're saying it is.
extensive. Yeah, I kind of just felt it. I didn't even have to look at them, to be honest.
But yeah, No Man's Sky was and it did sell well, so there is something to be
Because
said
people
for
had
that.
hopes in it.
And yeah, like that's a great example of
A team gone wrong.
yeah, or just the expectations of gamers getting out of hand.
Oh, so you would say like them promising, almost like I know there's a lot of sour E3 people where they feel like they've been cheated because E3 showed this amazing stuff and then they get it and it's like not so amazing.
E3 also likes to show the games being played.
Is that piece of delivery?
They're not big.
I hope that's not a piece of delivery. We
Here.
canceled the piece of delivery.
Hang on.
1 second, guys.
Yeah.
But you will be welcome.
Hello. I'm doing alright. So I guess I don't know if it was or not. I actually called after I ordered it.
Okay, so he ordered Papa John's. Yeah. It was like 75 to 85 minutes. And then he called the store. He's like, I want to cancel this.
And they
But
said
now
okay.
they're here.
So we might have a free pizza. Yeah. We probably not gonna get the free pizza because we're all good person. But
I need a food, yeah, if you want.
leave the pop.
Leave us here, yes, need a pizza.
Do you think we should take the
Need
pizza or no?
everything.
No, you don't take something you're not gonna pay for.
I mean, but we were going to pay for it.
Has he left yet?
Yes. What?
Run, Chris, run.
Oh, he's
I thought he was
lovely
going to pay
person.
for it. Like, you bring the pizza back here. Oh, that's pretty nice, though.
That is a great person because I would not.
Yeah, you see how much
Chris is a good human.
Because I wasn't tipping. But I was like, they took too long to come with my pizza, so I'm not tipping.
Take care of your delivery, folks. Everybody.
Yeah. Tip your waitresses.
Oh, sorry.
and
Yeah.
waiters.
Yeah. Take care of your service people.
No, don't do it.
All right. So while we're at a pause
Because
state,
Adam ruins everything that tells you why.
so
Oh, jeez.
yeah, Minecraft is technically the most successful indie game of all time.
Yes, it took a long time for it to get there.
Minecraft.
Definitely did.
Because I remember playing it in.
Pretty up there, too.
I remember playing it in high school and being, let's just say, bullied by Jamal and one of my other friends. I was just trying to build a house, and they kept blowing it up. It was a very frustrating experience because it was my first time playing.
Did you give him that?
Yeah, I really
Good.
wanted to be like not nice and just take that food.
Yeah.
I really was about to be like,
Don't worry, you get a free pizza another day.
yeah, eventually. Free pizza will show
I
up.
do not need to make up for all the mean things I do in Final Fantasy XIV.
Hold on.
Alice-
I want to know what evil things you do, because I play it
Alice
too.
loves it. Oh, by the way, if you have a crush on Alice, freaking Urian J pulls out some he went to Jared shit. Urian J is just like, here's a...
I'm not surprised.
So,
can only
it's
be
like...
I'm not surprised at all.
Like, the game, it starts, and Urian J is like, if you're using that spectral sword, here's a crystal sword I made, attuned to your ether. And you're just like, dude, I want that! Like,
I could totally use this. Wait, so is it made?
it's made for Alice.
Okay, so it's not character based. So like, if me being a bard, it wouldn't turn up to be.
Well, it's-
a diamond bow.
Well, Urian J makes it for Alice.
Okay.
So it's like, man,
Right.
that's...
Like,
Basically, he's encroaching on my Kool-Aid.
oh man, that.
Freaking Urian J.
I'm about to play Final Fantasy 14 with this. It would be great.
It is a good time.
I'm still level 60. I finished
Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward.
I don't know why I call it Heaven's Sword. I don't know. I just kind of like.
If you listen to how they say it in game, it's Heaven's Sword.
Yeah.
Because Final Fantasy 14 does the one thing, and Final Fantasy 12 does it too.
What's that?
They hired British voice actors.
Yes, you're right.
Do that forever, Square Enix, because I cannot handle Tidus or Vaughn talking to me. They're both wet turds.
Are you playing the remake? You're talking about the remake?
Yeah.
Okay. Funny. What were we talking about before the pizza wrap?
We were talking about No Man's Sky.
Ooh, look at them
Being
dip
the
skills.
biggest flop ever.
No.
I won't say it's the biggest.
Fine, you guys still think E.T. is worse than Superman 64. I still say no.
E.T. is the worst game. I was actually no. I was actually like 5 or 6 years old when that game came out. That game is the most frustrating, pointless game ever created by man.
I don't think No Man's Sky was the biggest flop ever. I think it was on par with the first Fable, the game that set people's expectations way too high for what the dev team could do.
Exactly. And
Thanks, Peter Molyneux.
They,
Thanks for making me a liar from 6th grade to now, because people still bring that shit up.
What'd you lie about?
Fable.
Oh, okay.
Because Peter Molyneux's big dumb face came on TV and was like, oh, you're going to be able to age throughout the game, and like all of this awesomeness, and then it comes out and it's like, your age is your level!
oh yeah.
Anybody remember Shenmue?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I love that
I've
game.
never played one, but I'm ready for the new one. They're making what is it, 3? Yeah, they're making. Is it 3 or?
Biggest flop won't be Kingdom Hearts 3,
No.
but I will say, anyone who's a Kingdom Hearts fan is getting real sick of seeing trailers.
Okay. I am a Kingdom
does-
Hearts fan.
he doesn't
Me
watch
too.
trailers.
I usually don't watch trailers.
So
I'm gonna be honest with you, but if
But how many have they put out that you've had to avoid?
you're
Can I go
right.
upstairs?
I decided to watch the one they just came out with the
story one?
It looks. The game still looks amazing. Like I don't know if you guys seen Point 2 with Aqua. You can't hit us with Ghostman.
I'm just doing what I can.
Leave the door.
I don't know what I can do.
You got to go down to the next floor. So.
Yeah.
You're just trying to go around and level up until you level 10.
Yeah. But
So to the right is the next.
I don't mind them taking a long time, but I do agree
Go
with the
up,
trailer
then.
thing. Like trailers should
Then when you're level 10, you're gonna come here. You're level 3. You're gonna be level 2.
trailers should not be that long. Or they should not be within the year of,
Well, and
or
games.
sorry, past the year.
Games. Well,
Okay.
Leave for one battle.
I think you just gave yourself a debuff. That's another thing that goes hand in hand with AAA, since we're
Okay.
comparing the two.
Yes.
Final Fantasy 15.
That
So much
there was a lot.
happened in between that development and the end product,
Yeah.
and like when.
Came out.
Well,
I
it's
don't want to die.
we never. I'm trying to think of the best way to word it.
Yeah. He touched you with it.
Yeah, because Like, I enjoyed the game when it came out.
I did.
It's just, why did it take so long to come out?
That and
It's definitely the most visually impressive game I've played in a very long time.
I guess you have to
But
play
it-
point two.
but does it have-
Aquasword?
No.
That is. Whoa.
But I didn't get to play 15 yet. I still want to. But for 15, would you say that it had enough, like for the mechanics-wise, new mechanics that why it took so long?
Do you
was
think it deserved 10, or do I think it deserved 10 years? Absolutely not.
No.
It's with AAA games, it's like, okay, guys, we know. Well, and this one, what I think made it take longer was that this one had to be good.
Yeah.
It had to be at least passable.
And that's kind of the problem for me. It was good. I won't say it was as much as they might have hyped it up to be.
It's not in my top 3.
No. And just to give y'all my experience on Final Fantasy games, I am not the most experienced. I've literally only played 13 and up. You haven't played any, I think.
What?
Now that I'm trying to remember, which one have you played, Jamal?
I have played. I have played some 12.
Because of Chris.
Some.
But I did play Final Fantasy 7 before I got it on PS4.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Okay, so, like, for everyone in this room,
Yes.
new indie game is announced. Or not indie game, but new AAA title is announced. How long do you think is a reasonable amount of time for that to release?
I think when the game is announced, my max is 3 years.
I was.
You're given a CG trailer, no gameplay.
No.
Okay, CG,
I need,
no gameplay?
I need gameplay.
When I see gameplay, I expect it within the next year, at most a year and a half.
Yes.
The second don't show me gameplay unless I'm getting it within the next year or two. If I'm just seeing a CGI trailer, I give them 3 years. Don't tease me like that.
See, and
Don't tease me, bro.
I think more than a year is kind of excessive.
like,
Especially if we have a trailer. I mean, it's like,
If it's a CGI, like if there's no gameplay in it, then I'll give them more time. If they show me gameplay though, then I expect it. Especially, you know how many times when I go, there's some YouTube channels where they're like, here, check out this 80 hours of gameplay footage. So I'm like, geez, that's a lot of gameplay footage and a lot of time that you were able to do stuff. I wonder how close are we done with the game? Game will be released in 3 years. What? Why is there so much content available
Now,
to play? But it's gonna
I
be
will
3
say
years.
we don't know, what games
go through during these periods.
I will say that I had some experience designing, so to speak, and coding some. So I do know that it is a hard time,
But they're AAA. Have over 100 people working on it.
at some point we kind of got to be strict. We got to be critical
Name drop.
of the games that we are receiving from
what
the
we do.
developers.
And
And that's our motto.
when we say that, we don't mean like little gripes like
The game.
oh this give me some like whiny like
7 out of 10 too much water.
7 out of 10 too much water and stuff like that.
Come on, guys.
Like not understanding how the game works and blaming it on the game.
Right.
Like yeah, stuff like that. And I think a lot of it too is oh yeah, Super Meat Boy is a huge title, and I played Super Meat Boy on this channel, and it was brutal. But so with AAA titles, 5 out of 10, too good of a game. With AAA titles,
Yes.
we're not the gamers are not the only ones putting pressure on them. So are the people who are shelling out the money to have the game made and a
Yes.
return on their investment.
And that's why I can understand, and that's why when a game takes a while, I don't really cry about it. But
I'm a man!
I do know. Hey, this is a limit. You're going too far.
Yeah, it's
No, I want that! I want that in my blood!
oh damn it. But
I'm done.
But I know they go through a lot of pressure, so a lot of times when it takes a while, I'm not like mad. What I do get upset about is if you don't take long and still be crappy, just don't release the game.
just literally go on there and say, hey, we did a crap job. Sorry, we're not gonna release it. Sorry, we got all your hopes
And-
up.
I would respect
Like,
that.
actually, and I want to chime in on this.
Okay.
So reasons for delay.
Yes.
Final Fantasy 15 as an example.
Yes.
They're like, we're delaying it so there's not a huge day one patch. Bullshit. You know why they delayed it?
Why?
Because I guarantee they forgot. Are we releasing another game that month? Are we releasing another game? What are we releasing? Something's coming out. World of Final Fantasy, Phil.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. That's not going to sell if Final Fantasy 15 comes out,
It's
is it?
not.
No, it's showing. And they pushed it back. Because guess what we did get? A big
World of
fat day
Final
one.
Fantasy?
Well, World of
Oh.
Final Fantasy and a big fat day one patch.
It sure did. We sure did get that.
If they had come out and said that, I would have been like, alright, yeah, that makes sense. But, like, do you think...
But it's kind of a marketing thing, you know.
Well,
you gotta
I
make
mean,
it sound
absolutely.
good.
Because, well, and Final Fantasy could not afford another delay.
No, because they Kingdom Hearts. and
Well, it's
everything
like,
else.
I call it Last Guardian syndrome.
Okay, please explain. I'm interested.
Right, so Last Guardian,
Yes.
supposed to come out on PS3.
Yeah.
In development.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh, dude, that's been in development for a while.
In development hell forever. It finally gets a release date, gets delayed. That was the one delay too far. It came out and no one gave a shit. Everyone played it for a minute, put it down, said this was alright.
I didn't see many YouTube channels.
I haven't seen a lot of YouTube channels, but I have, the people that I know who have played it said, cool, I liked it, but I guess that's different.
And given they did the right thing in saying, okay, permanent price drop is $40.
They did, didn't they?
I implored them.
And that, from a business standpoint, that's a crazy decision. That's Madhouse. I bet you that's why we're
Oh, I
seeing...
shouldn't have did this.
Nope, not level 10. But I think that's why we're seeing the remake of Shadow of the Colossus. It's because I think they took a big financial... Which I'm excited for. I think they took a big financial kick in the gut.
Oh, this is satanic. Oh, look at that. That's his
No,
heart.
it's Aztec.
How's he not dead?
Juju.
But when he took out his foot.
Alright, possess the body parts. Kill the fool!
Well, yeah, this was a foolish errand. Foolish.
You
Very
fool!
foolish.
Silly mortal man.
Man, this dude was like triple.
You are now
I'm a
chicken!
chicken.
You are chicken!
Now I just need
So am I trying to kill Darian or am I trying to kill the dude?
Darian.
Definitely trying to kill me.
Darian's trying to kill the dude. Not Mega Ultra Chicken. He's legend. And
Heart Darian, you know
Circle,
you
I know I
Circle
have
will
heart.
get you out of the limbs.
Okay, yeah.
More limbs!
I don't need more limbs.
More
I
limbs!
don't like limbs. Me no like your limbs. The limbs of the limbo.
Limbs are not Irie.
I'ma just keep it. Take it.
Wow.
Alright, we get 2 more chances before whoever is human loses permanently.
Perfect. I know how to set this up.
Like every time I kill you.
But yeah, and that's a big thing that game devs have to worry about is getting it out on time and getting a return on certain people's investments. Which I think is a big bane of the gaming industry as a whole right now because the people who have the ability to produce these games are just people who want to return on their investment who don't understand games. I'm fine with delays.
Yeah.
It's just don't be the last delay. If you've been spending 10 years on a game and you give us a last delay, you
don't-
don't do that.
Don't give out legitimate release dates like too early on without really being sure.
Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
2018.
That's
Oh,
why we
man.
haven't been given one.
It's great. I'm still excited about it, but it's just like, come on.
Well, and like they just had the thing where it was oh, I'm in the trap. But the development team that was doing the Final Fantasy remake, the Final Fantasy VII remake, it's no longer being done by that team they gave it to. Square Enix took it back, So who knows when we're going to see episode 1? Episode 1 of that, by the way.
Right.
Part 1. Which given, long game. How do you guys feel about this whole... do you think this re-release spam is just a blatant cash grab? Or are you excited that these games are coming back out?
Blatant, probably.
It depends on which game. if it's like honestly when they did Last of Us Remastered, that one I was okay with only because I wanted this. I didn't own Last of Us on PS3
Because he had an Xbox
360, and also I wanted to play the game in as beautiful quality as it can be on the PS4.
Oh,
So-
and chat. Sorry. Chat, let us know if the game volume's too loud or if like you can't hear us.
They're so late to screen.
I'm just
Yeah.
Well, we switched games.
You switch games.
I switched games.
Your mom switched.
Whoa. Would you not bring mothers into this?
Yes.
I was born of the sun, and no biology involved. And my father disowned me. That's why my skin is so thin.
Got it.
So when I go to the sun, it burns. As his scorn follows me around as an eternal punishment.
That's it.
What a life.
About Chris today.
What, you guys don't make up weird backstories for yourselves in your free time?
No,
just
no,
just
yeah.
me?
The only thing I ever talk about is visualizing Macho Man Randy Savage riding on the back of the sun. While he's on the sun, he's fishing. He has a fishbowl and he's fishing. And then the sun's like, I'm fishing
Why
for
you
a
just
fight.
attacking me?
Then the sun's
You're
all
the
like,
biggest
Going
fan.
after me!
and the sun's all like, I'm fishing for a fight, brother.
Actually, Hiya Boy did bring up a good point. Duke Nukem Forever.
Ooh.
That was a what?
That was a game that took forever to come out.
But was that an indie title?
No, but
That's a AAA game that was just...
well, it's a
was
triple.
kinda-
It was abandoned by 3D Realms, or 3D Realms went under,
Yeah.
and
I
and
wouldn't say abandoned.
they kept saying it was still being worked on.
Right.
They kept being like, we're still working on it. We're still working on
You
it.
gotta be honest with your people. At some point.
Yeah. I don't think. What did Gearbox take it over?
Oh.
Who took the reins on that?
We have technology.
Yeah, you should use it.
My phone's over there.
Indeed.
I am given new life.
The fight is
Oh, so I do want to ask.
Yes.
So within the past year, what has been...
Hold on. We need a battle for Bikini Bottom reason.
You know what? Sure, why not? Let's throw that in there.
What game, the game that you've enjoyed most this past year, has it been a AAA title or an indie title?
AAA title.
Triple A. And I will tell you, well, Marcus, you don't have. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, you don't. All right, so Chris, what was yours?
Yeah.
This last year, what have I played? Probably Horizon.
Okay. I still haven't played it yet. And I think it's still marked down, actually.
It's real good, and you know what I appreciated the most about it?
Please.
Who does that?
I do.
Why?
I do because I'm a real one.
But so with Horizon,
Yes, sir.
I like that it was open world,
Yes.
but focused and gave me goals,
Okay.
because I get very easily
Distracted.
distracted and like overwhelmed in open world games.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Gold guy in this room.
I appreciated that it did not over-sexualize the character of Aloy, even though I hate that she's Aloy and not Alloy, because they
really
didn't
not
change the spelling. It's Aloy.
Wow.
And it did capture one of the most magnificent things. It totally, accurately captured the super weird, awkward, get hit on by a dude you're not into moments. Because every dude, and sometimes the
That's
ladies,
perfect.
are all up in their steez, like,
Now we get to experience what women experience.
you're real hot.
And you know what? I think that's a great turn, and I think that's a great thing about female characters, which, not everyone will agree because, they have their own opinions.
I mean, I don't think we should keep having games with the mid-30s white man with a beard.
With
that
a
looks like
gravelly-
Nathan Drake.
with a gravelly, like, 16
Voice.
packs a day.
Oh,
I think of Infamous when I think of, like, the stereotypical, like...
they changed it up with
It's so
Delson,
great.
though.
Oh, yeah, and I played the crap out
And
of
that
Second
was
Son.
great. My
Did
bad.
anyone play the evil ending to that?
I played both of these because I
The
do that.
evil ending was absurd!
Oh my god.
He
I
goes
made-
so evil!
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
It's like, Delson, I have not seen this side of you.
Literally.
And I've been controlling you this whole time.
Yeah. Like, Delson.
I'm doing it!
Oh,
Wasting it with no
try
help!
to.
I'm
Well,
not coming to
that
him.
could be a smart move.
I know.
Um,
I'm gonna take a look.
You should have took it.
No.
how do we feel about Mass Effect Andromeda coming out on time, as expected? It's just more Mass Effect,
Yeah.
and people shitting on it for an animation.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I thought the animation glitch was... I didn't play it, but I thought the
I
animation
did.
glitch was a lot and bad. Is that not true?
Now, I did experience a lot of different glitches with Mass Effect Andromeda, which were hilarious.
Okay. Yes.
But
Some glitches are.
do we think that the gaming community as a whole is way too critical of high hype games?
Sometimes we can be. We sometimes overuse our. I don't even know what to call it. Sometimes we just overdo things as people. Like,
I'm a chicken.
But I see that a lot in gaming in general. Is like, I think the cost factor is definitely. Oh, they seem like the aiming of it.
You want to hit me?
I
not
think the
dude.
cost of games in general is definitely a factor. In that, like, I paid $60. What am I getting?
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to get a bad game.
Nope, not at all. Good or evil indies remind me of Until Dawn.
no, that was an indie, I believe.
No.
No?
Until
AAA?
Dawn was as AAA as it gets.
Oh, okay.
Until Dawn was like an HBO TV series, which won't be named here.
Oh.
Segue.
Yeah.
But yeah, high production values all around. And I actually did a Valentine's Day stream where no one was.
That's
Are you
100%
familiar?
that.
Are you familiar with Until Dawn?
I've played it a number of times. Saved them all one time, killed them all. I didn't kill them one time, actually. But,
Did you know that you can have Ashley kill Chris?
yes. Oh, wait, actually kill him or just...
Just stand there while he dies.
Yes. And that was very sad, but my girlfriend was laughing at it. She was
That was my goal for the Valentine's Day Massacre stream, was to have
Could
Ashley...
not. You didn't do it, right?
Huh?
Did you do it?
Yeah, it's
no.
not that hard to do.
No, I'm trying to remember what I messed up, because I did mess something
Yeah, I was trying to. You told me about it after you did it. Louise the work. He misses it.
Actually, after our last meet, we got a new guy, Kenny, though. He's doing pretty good with
Kung
Fu.
Fu Kitty. Yeah.
Excuse me?
He's doing...
Continue.
But,
No.
no, wait. Shut it down.
Shut it all down.
Actually, go ahead and shut it down while I kill you.
Yeah, the mimic just like destroyed you.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
were...
I was already dead.
No.
No,
I
you
learned
are...
something new today. That was bad.
Were you shutting down? Okay, how does that?
Yeah, well, George is this thing.
You keep explaining.
Um,
what you were saying.
What was I saying?
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn was... The best thing about Until Dawn is that it came out of effing nowhere. For me. Some people like knew about it. I did not. Came out of nowhere. And it's one of my favorite horror games. I love the...
So sweet.
I love the Telltale-esque
True.
like stuff. It just it hits all the right buttons for me.
It does.
Burn down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I just don't know.
AWOL Nation. That sounds familiar. Sounds like I should know what that is.
It sounds like we should.
Sounds like I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't like what you're talking about.
Who was that? Was that you?
Yes, it
Yeah. And you got the XP for the guy I killed.
AWOL Nation is a band.
Nope. I got nothing for you.
Yeah, not a music guy. I wish I was.
Guys, sail. Sail.
Oh.
No, you lost me.
I know. You don't know sail?
He doesn't know sail.
Wait.
Everybody knows sail.
Well, you have to remember this. I used to have to listen to music before Pandora. And then Pandora came, and Pandora was all like, no, you can just listen to what you want to. I'm like, oh. What is this magic? AC just kicked him. Well, I never said it was going to be beautiful and cold.
But
So that's on.
Chris, I'm gonna get naked in a minute.
Don't get naked.
what
You
was,
can't even take
what
your
was
shirt
the
off.
question? Their favorite game, or was it has it
What?
been ending? Oh, and we all said
AAA. We all immediately went AAA. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Marcus, what was yours?
Mortal
AAA
Kombat
game?
X.
A AAA game that like
Mortal
really
Kombat
got
X.
you this year.
Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat X.
See?
Well, okay.
Oh.
It was a cross between Mortal Kombat X and 2K17.
you know what?
I was going in on the My Player Orange Juice.
Orange juice.
What y'all know about that orange juice?
Hey,
Excuse me?
first squeeze.
We know all about that squeeze oranges. Chris is like.
Chris has no idea.
I got nothing.
Do you like sports games?
I'm just sitting here like.
Sports.
Mortal Kombat X and 2K17, but Mortal Kombat X with the very major Mortal Kombat ones.
Okay.
Shout out to my katana users. Come see me.
Come see me.
Oh, I hate being juggled by katana. Oh, destroy the red
Yeah,
crystal in the corner.
Jamal.
See, Hiya Boy likes FIFA
All right.
17 was his.
Alright. I put the controller down. Listen.
Alright, you did
Jamal-
not put the controller down.
I will do what I want in your house. Wait.
It's an
I
apartment,
picked-
but go
I
ahead.
picked the controller back up. This is your apartment. Listen. Jamal is really stuck between a rock and a hard place between Persona 5 and Breath of the Wild. When I was talking to
actually
Chris,
forgot
he
about
knew
Breath of the
how
Wild.
hype I was for both of these games.
Yes.
Yes, dude would not shut up about Breath of the Wild.
He's my best friend, so all I heard was
Yeah, so that's how I
Did you
said
catch
Breath
him watching YouTube lore videos about
Yes.
Zelda?
That's all he ever does.
Lore
Literally.
videos about Zelda.
Literally, that's all he
There's
does.
a lot of lore in Zelda.
There is, but he watches a lot.
You don't who watched the lore video about freaking Dark Souls like anyone
Go
cares.
to the cross. I can't go to the cross.
No one cares about Dark Souls lore.
Vadi Vidya, who, big shout out,
Big shout out.
cares. I care. The Beard Bros care.
Are they bros that drink beer?
Beard Bros.
Beard.
A beard.
They have beards. Alex Fasciani and Gerard Khalil, the completionist, and Dragon.
Hey.
Alright, but yeah, so for me,
Because I'm a
Persona 5,
YouTube whore.
Persona 5 and Breath of the Wild, I could not.
You are getting killed, Ninja Man.
And, oh, no, that's not me this time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's Marcus.
Wait, what happened? How did it
Marcus,
become
you
me? No, what?
Marcus, you are a giant deadly ninja.
No, it's me, but
I'm the ghost.
what
Yeah.
But you want to decide, Jay Millie?
oh no, I can't decide. Alright, so I put more time into Persona 5 because for Breath of the Wild, I actually like how open it is. I like the openness. I like getting lost and immersed in the game for that kind of aspect. But due to what was going on in my life right now, I needed a game that was a little more linear. Persona 5 isn't the most linear game, but you know, there's you figure out what you're gonna do that day. So you kind of have
Kind of got to plan it out.
yeah, but I mean that's what I'm saying. You plan it out, so you already know what you're doing for the day.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I know what I need to do. I know what I feel like I need to have done before I go and do the next big thing. So
Yeah.
you go do
But that game is so long-winded.
It is.
that. To you and to
Dude,
you.
they give you like... If I had friends who texted me that much, that often, we would not be friends.
You're not wrong. They do text you like all the time, but you
It's
gotta remember
like-
they're high school people.
It's like, oh, I'm in a group text forever.
It's a good time though. While Jamal is indecisive, my favorite game is Persona 5. I put at least like 100-something hours into it right now. Still playing it. Yeah, I'm at
Dude, if you
I'm
wanna
at
do all
99
this stuff.
hours. I'm also playing on Merciless.
Oh,
So
you're the one.
He's the
I'm
dumb
the one
friend.
playing
He's
it
the
on
dumb friend,
Merciless.
yes. He's the idiot.
It's a hard time. Let me tell you.
Yeah, just wait. Later it's like, hi, do you like boss rushes? Well, you're getting a lot of them.
Oh, great! It's gonna be great.
And I
can feel it.
will say this positively about Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, but Persona. It has been a long time since I have played a turn-based game, and my god, do I miss it. I missed it so much.
It is pretty great.
Is Persona 5 totally banned on Twitch now? I thought they were only doing certain chapters.
It was before banned. I thought they lifted it because Atlas did not want the game to be spoiled.
It was certain.
True.
It was certain story elements. You
Yeah,
can,
like
you
you
can
can
get to a
play
certain
up,
chapter now.
you can play up until the first dungeon, and I think you can beat it. I forget if you can beat it or you just couldn't fight the boss or whatever, but that's as far as you can play.
Hard-ass
Past that,
boss.
can't do anything. I was like, wow, legit. And I wasn't mad about that because I would have so.
Yep, dead forever.
Yes.
You guys win.
I didn't plan to do that.
But Darian, that's why when I freaked out when I found out, because I was like, that's why even though the game's been out for a year, I saw nothing.
Yeah,
that
you
blew
can
my
still
mind.
see some things.
I
But
mean, yeah, but you didn't see.
the other
Water.
No, there's something right
the
here.
other crazy thing about it is every time you play it,
Let me get up for a minute.
yeah, every time you play it, it's like you can't record it. Like if you try to
Yeah,
record
well,
it on
that's-
your PlayStation 4, it's like this screen is blocked. And I'm like,
Oh, if you try to stream from your PS4,
Yeah,
that message means nothing.
of course,
of course.
if you use something else, but if you try to stream from your PS4, it's like, no. But
But then there's a YouTuber I watch who I really like, Johnny Awesome. He's on episode 90 of his Persona 5 playthrough. Nothing ever happened to him.
I don't know.
Nothing.
But yeah, that one
Shout out
less
to Johnny
switch games.
Awesome. I love him
Yeah,
so much.
one less switch games, but two. That is my favorite game. I've been playing for a while now. Still love it. It's a great story. It's very emotional. At least for me, it was. I don't know how Chris feels about it.
But what?
The emotional of the story.
Oh, P5?
Yeah, I think it was very touching, and a lot of things happened that you didn't.
Yeah, they
wouldn't expect
touched.
it.
We're not even all the way done. They still have already touched on a bunch of like legitimate issues, like things that happen in real life that a lot of people will not like to talk about.
or might like
So-
to talk about.
More Mike.
So, do we want to go keep up with the indie, or do we want to switch up to AAA?
Should we have the chat decide?
Triple A.
Hey, yo,
Triple
chat.
A indie. What's it gonna be?
Chat, do you want us to go to AAA, or do you want us to go to indie still?
10 seconds. No, I'm kidding.
You got 3 minutes to clean this up. It's a simple menu.
Should I get another one?
I act like I don't
Go
have
for
a
it. It's
PS4.
in the fridge, bottom left.
Oh, by the way, Darren, did you see his stupid PS4 Pro? See how
I did
stupid it
see
is?
how
You're
stupid.
How gigantic and ugly it is.
Yes.
Hey, did you hear the like 3 or 4 analysts are rumoring that the PS5 will be out?
If the PS5 comes out,
If I hear anything about the
I'm done with
PS5,
consoles.
yeah, exactly.
I'm actually going to be done. with
If I hear anything about another console,
Like year and a half, they said 2019. There's like multiple analysts. And
then
like,
this will
Sony
be the.
hasn't said anything about it. Like
They better
haven't-
not.
They haven't said no, but they haven't said obviously they haven't said yes. But the fact that they've just gone like no is like
They're not, because I remember when they first released the Xbox One and PS4, they're like, we expect the console life of these to be at
10
least
years.
10 years. I'm like, it's been like,
the only console that's ever lasted 10 years was the Xbox and the PS4. GameCube. The Xbox,
GameCube
the original
was
Xbox
awesome.
And the PS2 lasted their 10 years. GameCube. Well, that's true. GameCube.
the pilot, the convict, the hunter, the marine.
What is this?
Enter the dungeon.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it. Actually, one of my friends plays it all the time. Actually, I think it's Evan that plays it all the time.
I'm a
Probably.
pilot. I love how I run. I love everything right now. I feel like nothing can go wrong, and I live in a time of peace and what's this?
Learn your dodge roll, boy.
I live in a time of peace and bliss and happiness. And
So it's just you playing?
Yeah, we're gonna switch off by deaths because they will happen.
okay, you guys talk, and I never picked one. I'm only picking Persona 5 because I haven't had enough time to put it into Breath of the Wild yet. Until I complete both completely, I will not have a full answer.
I haven't played Horizon. I really want to, but college student, and I do have Breath of the
Legit.
Wild. Played it. I do love it. Persona 5 though. My question to the
We're
chat.
not getting good.
My question to the chat. is why did you have us choose
Flip the
indie?
tables.
Do
Oh,
you
this is
prefer
awesome.
indie?
Flipping tables.
Oh yeah, the first Portal was indie.
Oh, that's right.
That never hurt you if you touch
I
it.
think he wants me to die.
Touch the beam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, talk to you.
I think those are gonna hurt you.
You got
Yeah,
no.
He
okay.
said this is the most important lesson, and I just hear see
He just
you.
said ready. So what was that? A lesson? You gotta tell me something? Oh, dodge roll. Dodge roll. Dodge roll.
He was waiting on it. He knew
I
it.
was like, just in case.
What
you
you said
mean,
no? The door was like,
How
nope.
did you like
Nope.
Now this is made by Devolver Digital.
Okay. Don't
You
know
guys,
what that is.
it's a
I probably do.
it's a dev team that's been. They had an E3 press conference. It was a giant troll.
But
How do they fit a huge troll monster on the stage?
Well, it's actually kind of hard. You have to reinforce the floor. The smile and thumbs up is beautiful. Oh, you listened to
Portal
this
2
part.
Portal 2 was not indie, I think.
No, it was not.
Oh, he just did some. He just did some.
He used one of his
recent-
blanks.
Fez was huge for a while and
Devil
then seemed to
Trigger or
go away.
something. Oh,
Well, I think wasn't there just a bunch of dev drama, and that was kind of there was like responsible for it.
You really had to eat it like that.
I want to see my phone.
It's probably up here. Why do you think the indie titles are more fun to watch than AAA? Is it because everyone's playing them and not a lot of people are playing indie games?
I think it's I think a big reason is because the AAA or the indie titles are harder,
Interesting.
and you get more silly deaths like jumping freely off into a cliff.
Yeah.
Trying to teleport.
Okay.
Oh goodness!
Oh my. So,
Oh, I just realized you never died. You just lost a little bit of health. When you die, the game restarts.
Oh.
You know, a lot of these indie games remind me of the old school Atari games.
I can
Gummies,
see that. Thank you.
gummies?
gummies, gummies.
I got pizza.
Eat the gummy.
Eat a gummy.
But yeah, I could.
Oh!
Hey, look, a bigger pea shooter.
Oh, I'm a real man now.
It's probably got a lot of kickback.
Go into the vortex with the AK.
I didn't see that point.
To the vortex.
Oh, God.
with the AK.
What
You
do you
went
say?
backwards.
Oh, Marcus
Hit
told me.
L2, dum dum.
I'm no dum-dum, you dum.
Fair enough. Why?
Hit L2.
No. Oh, L2.
There's a
He's
With the
gonna
map.
do it
use
again.
the right stick
There's the map.
to pick the other one.
Yeah,
Not that one.
I also
There you
fell
go.
off.
Hey, Snow. But yeah, I think
What's up?
what Hayabu was saying there was that it's really cool gameplay. It seems like the indie devs are very focused on, like, hey, this is
Wait, what?
innovative play, as opposed to listen to this story we thought of for years and years.
How did I know he was gonna be the bad guy at some point in time?
Hollow Knight Game of the Year 2017, calling it now.
Remember, if you get hit,
You
you're
mean-
blinking, you're
you mean-
invisible.
you mean-
Use that to your advantage.
Shadow of War. No, I haven't even actually played Shadow of Mordor, but I am excited for Shadow of War.
I don't see spot for nobody, ho. Yeah.
You
Sorry.
have ammo, by
Do you
the
see
way.
all
You
these
said save
bullets?
some of those bullets for blocking them.
The
The great Manuel.
Manuel.
Manuel's great.
So long have I ruled this house, only to be undone by the likes of you.
He's French?
The reign of Sir
Right.
Manuel, master of the dungeon, ends unceremoniously.
You're definitely better at it than me.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
Why-
voices.
why is he
he's
like
very good at
beating the
voice
car by
acting,
having a
actually.
I have a lot of voices, I do. Anybody who wants me to come back and do the voices for Chris in his stead, just say so.
As long as you're fine watching me play Final Fantasy 14.
The
I
only
would be.
like good
I'd be here.
the only good
I
girl
I
work-
bring my TV, set mine up right here, and we'll just play it.
So the
Really
only
wants an indie game to win Game of the Year, where people go batshit crazy, and they would.
the only girl voice I can do though is a Valley Girl voice. So
I gave that to Lise in Final Fantasy 4. Well,
I can do your least for you.
These chips are delicious, by the way.
who she was they've heard my one girl voice,
You know,
but not Lise. What's her name?
Did I?
The monk girl, who's the focus.
I still haven't played it yet.
Well, you played Through Heaven's Ward.
Did the monk show up?
The monk girl
It's been
of the
forever.
Scions.
Oh. Doesn't her name start with a Y?
Yida.
No, thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
Lilia!
Yida. YDA.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I'm back here. Well,
Since she's such a bitch in Stormblood.
Co-op?
is that local?
Sure. Yeah.
Local co-op.
Who wants it? I think there's a second player.
I'll take it.
Darian, me and you.
Rules for life.
Darian, why you can't become one of the normal people?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. Wait. Come back. Check one of the other people first. Maybe that's what it is.
Nah, you're a shade.
I'm a shade.
You a shady
You're a
motherfucker.
black mage.
That's racist. Where do I go?
Why does everybody say that? Every time. Like, I was a black mage main in A Realm Reborn 2.0, and everyone's like, why's it gotta be a black mage? I'm like, God
Where do
damn
I
it.
go? Where do I go?
Talk to Manuel.
I love that
Where's
model
Manuel?
of 1,000 Sunny y'all got back there.
Yeah.
Where's Manuel?
Quality.
Is he
I
this
think
way?
he's this way.
It's the guy you just beat.
Yeah, where is he?
He's right there.
He looks nothing like
Right
him.
there.
That looks nothing
Fine,
like
talk to
it.
him. Just talk to
He
him.
looks like a luchador lizard.
All right.
Exactly.
What do we have here?
It's a huge thing.
Valley Girls.
Yes, and that's very
Want a
correct,
Valley Girl
Snow.
impression?
They want a Valley Girl impression? Do they want this man here to be a Valley Girl? Because I will.
Why don't you just get a girl? And
I
do
can
a
do it
name
pretty
for
good,
her?
just like
That would just be
like
really
this.
weird.
That like
That's not bad.
that's not that.
I don't think so.
Okay, so like, well, what
Do you
we
like
have
Do you like
here?
lima beans?
Please stop this.
Do you like lima beans?
So apparently Hive Boy said that in comparison he likes to use the Star Wars Battlefront, the new one in Binding of Isaac. Battlefront was visually impressive, yes. Very competitive, yes. But basically you watch the same thing over and over and it gets old. Binding of Isaac is the same gameplay over and over, but it's completely new and different experience every time because of the items that you pick up and how you play the game.
It's very true. Now, I have kind of a personal beef against Battlefront. Which I've actually, there's like 3 games already. Where it's like, I have a beef!
That did nothing, Chris. You're a liar and a scoundrel.
Fair?
Can we move the dog?
No, I gotta pick someone else, and I really
Now,
like who I
see,
have.
your friend is going the right way.
No, I went up there.
It does, it does Secret of Mana
Just
stuff.
did.
Oh, yeah, I made it.
But, Battlefront was absolutely...
Nope.
Why can't...
Get out of here, kid.
Oh, there you go.
I was gonna do
We
that
just
in my
had to
Piccolo
talk to
voice.
him. We're sorry.
Hey, Shadow Gloom!
Hey.
Hello.
This
These are-
party is critical.
Yeah, this
Hello.
is my friends from Critical. Marcus, Jamal. I'm sorry.
Darian.
Darian.
Yeah,
I,
the
can't-
reason-
I
the reason
keep
you
wanting to say
didn't
DeMarcus.
You can call me Kiba if you like.
Don't call him Kiba.
Please call me Kiba.
Hi, Kiba.
No.
Yes.
Don't give him that
And
satisfaction.
it begins. I forgot how to play
I
this
thought
game.
your name was Kaiba.
See, everyone thinks that, but
They give you a Nerf gun.
yeah. The reason I say Kiba is because it's an acronym. Stands for Key-Bladed Assassin.
Ah.
I thought you were trying to.
These are my friends. What's your name again? Yeah, it's...
I'm the dog dude from Naruto.
They just met today. He knows us from before.
Yes.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You shared your life with me. We
bonded.
What?
I am gonna eat your child.
Oh no.
Meet or eat?
Eat.
Oh.
I must consume it to gain its power.
That's legit what he said the whole time after he found out.
I like once I found out
Consume
his
your
wife was
firstborn.
pregnant. I seriously every day was like,
Jamal, open
So-
the door, dang it.
What?
oh, does he have to actually do it?
I don't know. I don't know how to open doors.
Why aren't these doors
Oh,
open?
wait, we have to be near each other.
Oh,
That's
weird.
El stupido.
right. Yes.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I thought
Marcus.
you only had to
I
play
am.
one player at a time.
We found out that there was co-op.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, Chris has no friends usually, so he didn't know that.
He didn't know.
I typically just live in what I believe to be hallucinations of people.
How do you know we're not hallucinations?
You are.
Okay.
Oh.
And then we just fade out. Edit in us fading right now.
Okay.
Actually, for the longest...
Oh, jeez.
Hey guys, you like my sword? It's big and red and
Hey, Snow, as a matter of fact, the ordering of pizza was going to take too long, so I put it on myself to go to the local store and buy pizza. Get the key, get the key, get the key, get the key.
I want it. No.
I got the key.
Get the keyboard.
PJ Collie.
He's like a treasure goblin. He's going to go away. He shat the... No, you got the key. Yes.
Yeah, we should have it.
Oh, dear.
But with that pizza...
L1 is your roll to dodge bullets.
Thank you. I keep forgetting. With that pizza, he had bought pizza, but then pizza got delivered anyway.
It did get delivered anyway.
I better get that money back.
Yeah, you better.
Because I don't live here, so I better get that money back.
Get my heart. I think that's my heart. What happened?
Get it again.
You're up.
Get my heart. I don't know what happened.
Where'd it go? Are you dead forever, Flynn?
I think I got the key.
Oh, Flynn, you also got it.
I don't know what's happening.
Flynn, get back in your clothes.
You are. I think you are dead, and now you are Ice Spectre.
Oh.
He dropped a gun, though.
Well, did you?
Just like, yeah.
No,
No, that's his body. That's his turned
don't
corpse.
get.
I have the key.
This is
My bad.
This is the protagonist's voice. This is how he talks.
Who's the blue dude? Looks like Blue Beetle had a child with Raven.
Ow! Yeah.
That is
Oh,
me right now.
Blue Beetle's a
I'm
lucky
dead.
guy if he did.
It's true.
I mean,
Anyway, what were we talking about?
what were we talking about?
Take it, Market.
When Raven finishes, you have to fucking run.
You have no idea.
Get the hell out of there!
3.
I'd like you to meet my father. How are we gonna do that? Hold on. Just grabs his head.
Jeez.
As a chat blew up for a minute.
Are you their token wife friend?
Oh!
You're not.
No, you're actually not. I have a couple.
You're not. Good on you.
Is token a bad thing?
Not necessarily,
really.
but it's better.
I mean, I like tokens.
Tokens are good. They let you play more games.
Speaking
They
of
do.
tokens, I have a question.
Yeah.
You're a token.
Okay, I'm speaking to the
the
darker,
chat,
the darker guests.
The darker guess.
Are you the people that text Chris only when he's streaming and not any other time?
No,
Me.
that's probably Jamal.
That's the only time I text him. He always happens to be screaming when I text him.
Oh my god, yes! Who brought that up? Because my phone always blows up when I stream.
So I think it was High Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, every time no one talks to me. And then I start streaming and then my phone blows up. It's just like, what are you doing today? How's life been? I haven't talked to you in a while.
That's me.
That's me.
That's me.
So can each of us pick our early prediction for Game of the Year 2017 so far? I'm still saying Horizon Zero Dawn's gonna take it.
That's a good one. I think Shadow of War might be another contender.
Is that coming out in 2017?
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out this year apparently. Later.
Yeah, I thought it was coming out pretty soon.
That
Yeah.
Mario Rabbids crossover.
Mario Rabbids, honestly,
Mario
people are getting pretty
Odyssey.
hyped for it. People are actually getting pretty hyped for Mario Rabbids, and it's the kind of game I like. So.
Yeah, it is. But I think Mario Odyssey would probably be
Depends on what kind of game you like.
true. But don't forget Breath of the Wild is in that.
Oh, shit.
And
Yeah.
so is Persona 5.
It's
but
gonna be
that's
Breath
not
of the
gonna
Wild,
make it.
then.
Yeah, it probably will.
I think Persona 5 at least deserves to be mentioned. Even if
It's
it's
gonna
not
be
like a
mentioned.
nominee, I want it to be a notable mention.
I think it should be in there, but
I
you
do
know,
too, but it's a Japanese game. It
Yeah.
I don't know how big the Persona fan base in America was never that big.
I don't know about it. I'm trying to protect you if you can't see that. I've
Yeah,
actually been-
the Persona
He's
fan
doing a great
base.
job because he forgot his own role.
Yeah.
The Persona fan base was never.
It's L1.
I know what it is, but moving in circle works for me.
It does. It seems to be working.
Does anyone get the reference of this boss?
Duke Nukem?
No.
No.
He's Vulcan Raven.
From Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
I haven't played a lot of MSGs.
I haven't played a
or
single one.
MGSs, Sorry. I said MSGs.
I almost backhanded you.
I've played number 5
No, speaking of Metal Gear Solid.
and rated.
Remember
yeah.
Remember when we were fighting Psycho Mantis
Yeah.
and they switched the controller and you had to take the port out of the one controller and then put it in the other one?
Wow.
I have a,
Yeah.
I have
was
a
like,
con-
oh, this is such a mind screw.
they had a lot of cool.
I have a confession for that.
Yes.
I played it the hard way the first time. I used the FAMAS and chipped him down and used all my rations.
You crazy man.
Jeez.
So did you get the what was the special gear that you got when you beat it for that? was it like a tuxedo or something, or am I thinking Resident Evil?
You got a lot of different costumes for beating it. Tuxedo was Metal Gear Solid. Are you talking about DLC character for Tekken? No, who got announced?
You know they just released Sub-Zero.
For NDC?
Yeah, I was playing him on Multiverse, man. He's just like the character in Mortal Kombat. I love it. Because,
they use the same fighting style, technically.
Okay. So here's my thing. Here's my thing with
let
that.
Marcus speak first, I guess.
Yeah.
On the subject of fighting it, because I feel like Mortal Kombat is like the pinnacle of fighting games right now.
The pinnacle?
The pinnacle of fighting games right now.
That's a hefty
That's a
statement
bold
you
That's
make.
a hefty statement because I play it and I like it. So it's my opinion. So
Fair enough.
Take that. So when my kids bought me Injustice 2 for Father's Day.
Yes, sir.
I was playing it. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool."
Yeah.
But I didn't like the combos, man. The combos were too simple.
Yes,
like,
they are.
Like the combos in Mortal Kombat are so much more satisfying.
Come on, he's
And
almost dead.
I'm
Don't
trying.
die now.
I'm
I
trying.
was like really like unsatisfied with that.
Right.
And then when I seen that they had Sub-Zero and I played the multiverse with his character, I'm like,
Oh my god, I couldn't do.
No!
I was. Ooh.
I used my blank. I was so scared I used my blank.
Am I alive?
Oh my god! No, blank!
his carcass! They're eating his carcass!
Okay.
I used the blank so hard!
Birds are eating his carcass! Why are they eating his carcass?
Stop laughing! I wasted a blank!
Scary.
I wasted a blank!
What's a blank?
That's how I made the big explosion thing. I wasted because all the
That's
birds
ammo,
were
you don't need to
coming.
worry about
Okay.
And I was so scared all the birds coming in.
Geese Howard got announced for Tekken 7. I'm gonna play him a lot.
Oh,
that gives me a fighting game character boner. That's like when they announced Jury for Street Fighter 5. I was
Hold on,
like,
there you go. Oh, wait, no!
what did you just...
I said save and X.
So
Look, I changed my mind. Good. Dude, I want you to read what my options are. Real quick.
okay.
Shadow Gloom stated that Injustice is great and bad at the same time. The game is a lot of fun, but I hate evil.
this time.
Hates evil Wonder Woman. Can't stand that shit.
Wonder Woman is difficult,
You know who gave me problems?
but I play.
Cheetah.
Oh, I will talk all day about zoning and Injustice because it's ridiculous.
You can get around it if you know who you're fighting, but it is ridiculous.
It's bad.
It's and NetherRealm
Marcus,
didn't seem like they wanted to change it.
They don't.
I'll get you a water. I gotta stand up.
Yeah, 3 points. But yeah, like I don't like the zone on that either. But I was just so satisfied that they had Sub-Zero on there as a playable character. I'm like, yes, this is just I'm gonna have like Mortal Kombat vibes right now.
True.
I love it. Well, yeah,
Right.
ratings out. Yeah.
You know what made me upset? I am a personal fan of Static Shock. If you can't tell by the hair, but no, I'm kidding.
Static Shock is a perfect opportunity.
He really is, and they didn't put him in the game, and I am highly upset about that.
Get that.
That's another thing. I don't get why they had
Last time
Cyborg as a playable character from the start.
I can
Robin
see-
as a playable character at the
I can
start.
see those people,
But no
though.
Starfire, no Raven, and no Beast Boy.
I
What's
can
up with
see
that?
those being added on though because of the previous game. They were in the previous game, I believe.
Yeah, they're already built.
Raven,
Except for
not Beast Boy. No.
yeah, Beast Boy and Starfire were add-ons in the first one. However, Raven. Okay, I can't.
Starfire is in
I'm
the
sorry.
second.
I'm sorry.
But no, you're right.
But yeah.
Silencer, it's a pillow.
It's a pillow.
I will smother you in your sleep. Little bomber.
Yeah, I don't have any money, so.
I'm a little Ted Kaczynski. I don't get why they call like the bad guys in
Who's
Static
Ram?
Shock TV show Bang Babies.
He's trying
Oh.
to phone Jamal, but it's because of his origin story. There was a.
They all got
explosion.
power. Yeah, they all got powers from the.
I understand.
Yeah.
I
From
used
the
to
Big
watch the
Bang,
show. I'm just
basically.
saying, like, just like the term of
of Bang Baby is weird. We couldn't find Jamal's phone.
Hey, how do you feel it vibrate?
Are we gonna? Someone asked if we were gonna play Dream Daddy.
Oh, I did die, by the way. I should have gave this up.
Oh! I fell.
No, that's right. It's on game reset.
Oh, okay.
But
So I guess we both have to die.
no, mainly I haven't bought it yet, but I am gonna buy it. And
What,
right now,
Injustice?
no, Dream Daddy.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
Are you dead?
It's a team. It's a game made by the Grumps group.
using this right here.
The Grumps?
El Game Grumpo.
Oh,
It's a dad dating sim.
yes, it is.
What?
Someone at my job just told me about it like a couple days ago. I was like, I refuse to play that.
I'm totally gonna play it.
But why?
But I don't have OBS set up the way I want right now, so
I can't escape.
Random tidbit, but Snow owns issues 2 and 3 of Static Shock. This man has also met Nobuo Uematsu, and I'm incredibly jealous of him.
Jellies.
Can I touch your hand?
Can I go?
He's got a picture on his Twitter. It's at Road to the Snow, and he tweeted it at me. And I'm just like, that man.
Oh
Wow!
No indie games. Why?
Wow! The PS4 Pro in action, everyone.
Hey. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat your baby.
How am I gonna eat it?
I love that theme. That theme is beautiful.
Isn't it? Which one is the... Switch up Fizz. Where's your cell phone?
Weren't you charging it? Or
Can't I live without Fizz?
Yeah, and I brought it back over here.
It's on the floor right there.
My phone.
It blends.
If you saw the color, it really does blend in with the carpet.
It
Don't judge me.
It looks
We
stupid.
are everywhere today. I am sorry.
Yeah, we were supposed to be on topic. Do you usually have a topic what you say? Or you just...
Not really. It's just
Okay.
I usually just play whatever, whenever.
Okay.
All right, hold on. What have we covered so far?
We covered versus. We covered together.
there
We
you are.
haven't decided. Oh yeah, we have. We had decided which ones we like better.
So ultimately, now not even excluding the last year. What's that?
You do
my
the
cell phone.
you apparently
Where's my cell phone? But
Yes.
So ultimately, what do you in general have enjoyed? Not even just this past year, but just your life playing video games. AAA titles or indie games. If you could almost measure that.
it's mostly in favor of AAA titles.
That's because
There are more AAA.
There's-
Well, nowadays there's a bunch of indie titles. If you go on Steam, on PC, maybe not on console, but PC there's so many. This is
Oh, that was the game? I thought that was your PS4 like spinning. Mine did that the other day actually. I booted up Call of Duty 4.
Dude.
Just the main menu wasn't even playing it. My PS4 was like.
That's because it's called. That's because it's Call of Duty 4.
Dude, Nio made my PS4 Pro go.
I'll be honest. I hate
Is that my water or your water?
I hate that they
This one's mine, yours
more
don't.
guns. They like put a bunch of skins in. The game is still super smooth. It still plays like it did. So
Yeah.
it feels great. It's
they-
a great flashback. I don't know how I feel about the more guns.
What is happening right now?
He's embracing the realm of 3D.
Yeah.
His world is changing.
His perspective.
You know, this is pretty enlightening right now. I feel like I'm learning more about myself as a human being.
Hiyaboy made the point that, in his opinion, indie games offer more value and more enjoyment for what you pay for.
Okay,
I can see
I
that.
can get aboard with that. In general, I feel like I do get more bang for the buck out of indie games.
But it's also like
Sorry.
There you go.
I think it's because we don't have to pay as much, and we're also not expecting as much because
True.
of that.
No hype train. No hype train.
They
It's
don't really get
it's
any
more
media or hype
when
train.
when a indie game is good, it's surprising
Yeah,
and
exactly.
like a treat.
Oh my god!
See,
Like
It's
when
like he saw
it
the
is like a
Blues
treat.
when a AAA game is good, it's just like expected.
What in the world are we? What is this?
This is Fizz,
Oh, okay.
and it's going. I'm spinning it,
Yeah.
and I'm
saw
glitching it
the-
out. I'm glitching it out.
Glitch.
Do we use the dollar per hour measurement as far as like? Do we feel like a game, the length of a game?
I've never used that.
Me either. I feel like an amazing game can be
Sure.
a 5-hour game.
Yeah.
Undertale's only supposed to be like what, 8? That's what I've been told. That Undertale's like an 8 to 10 hour game, but that new game plus you still live with the choices that you made in the previous game. So it's like, oh, that's pretty intense. Tell me what my people want.
Enlarge the screen.
I got Honey Pot for $3. and
Oh my
spent
God.
100 hours on it. Got my money.
Not Honey
dang,
Pop.
Dang right, Snow.
Not
dang
Honey Pop.
right.
Oh yes, we like the honey pop here.
Well, I'm just glad no one mentioned, what is it, Honeycam? What do they call it?
Honeycam Studio,
Oh my god.
which hurts my arm. Not for the reason you would think.
Okay.
It's very click heavy.
It's very
Look,
quick heavy.
Marcus is like, I don't know what these are. I don't think I need. Marcus, you don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
What do you think about the indie games that are stuck in that early access
I
for
really
life.
the problem with them, and I think even PlayerUnknown's Battleground might get there,
Fireplace.
but you know, are people really paying for that? I'm not sure. PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Chat, does anybody play PlayerUnknown?
Battleground?
PlayerUnknown's yeah.
Battleground, I think that's it.
Battleground. If anyone's playing that, tell us if that's a free to play or if that's
it is, I'm
a
playing it.
purchase early access.
'Cause I've been watching. There's a YouTuber we watch who plays it, and he makes it seem fun with his friends. Like, it seems like a good time with some friends.
Most people who play it say it's a great time.
But if it's only in early access, I'll just wait.
And I think the early access thing is really sad because it's kind of like a ripoff.
What? Look at me. What happened?
People
Open
are
up the chest.
It's Square.
Jeez.
Go on. It's kind of a ripoff.
That's pretty much what it's doing, actually. That's actually the sound that it's kind of making. But don't get copyright.
This is Twitch, boy.
The reason I think it's a ripoff is because, you know, they promised to make and finish the game, and we're putting money into it, and it's not.
And they never finish it. Like, I heard Ark Survival Evolved is finally getting a full release. When people
Have been playing that
it for
years.
Awesome. He's like taking his time. Like, okay, I'm going to sit here and lay down just like Sonic. I like that.
I like that.
Oh. Sonic.
Sonic, he'll just be like,
The horse head.
Yeah, Sonic get mad.
Sounds
for tapping his
alright.
foot.
He'd be like, come on now.
PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is $30.
Okay.
Like this out is done, or is
It's
that?
not done. They
Ark?
keep adding things to
oh,
it.
you can climb on that vine, that green stuff.
Ark
It's
went
like
from
vines.
30 to 60 for full release.
Wow.
It better have a lot of content added with its full release patch.
You know what game I've been kind of following on and off? Warframe.
Warframe?
And it's gotten
It
very
did
good.
It got a lot better.
It's gotten very good.
Look, Chris, I found
Still
your
in
Chris's
early
cube.
access for Steam. I can't read the rest.
Console later this year. Full release on console later this year.
That's how you find a cube, Chris. Learn.
It's the GameCube. You can't convince me that's not.
When I almost didn't know how to get out. You can check this out. This building.
Yeah, like... I understand. It's like the
Hey, how's it going?
intent.
I'm hot for teaching.
I understand the intent of early access,
Yeah.
but I think when someone does something early access, they should have an expectation to get the game done.
They have an expectation.
A new
certain
direction.
time.
They don't do
What?
it though.
Just don't do it.
That's kind of the problem.
I know they're not talking about the pop grip, are they? I hope not.
Steam Greenlight's still a thing, or they get rid of
I
it?
think it actually is still a thing.
I know that its requirements have gone up significantly.
Yes.
Apparently, Sony's been really lax about their requirements to get on the store.
I didn't even know that.
Hey, my man got a
Hey,
patch.
look! It's Grandpapa!
Now slap his ass.
Okay.
I want to do his voice. It's been so long time. It's been so long time. What?
Oh, alright!
It's your turn now.
All Might.
I'm tired. Plus, there's the eye thing. Did his eye thing just switch? What on the other side?
Perspective.
I swear it was on the other side.
It
Boy,
probably
no.
was.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
Wait, no, wait.
What?
The paintings. They're secrets. Learn from them.
Oh, because he's young, and then it changes like that, and he's old and grumpy.
No, it's like telling you how you do it. So you're on the one with the tree.
No,
Yeah.
his house got built, guys. Look at it.
No!
Look
Look at each picture.
That's him young.
No!
That's the house almost built. That's the house fully built, and he's old. Come on, guys.
I think Darian's stupid is what he's talking about. What do you think, Marcus?
I don't know. I'm just still tripping out how this dude's iPad slips.
You mean like Fetty Wap? I swear his iPad changed.
Oh, stop.
I swear it did.
Okay, so tell us what's going on.
Hold on, I gotta focus.
Do ya?
Yes.
Do ya? Is the memory taking away too
All
much
right, so
blood?
now that you're
No,
done,
I'm not dead yet.
That's right. It's one of the games with the
If you
zero
He's about to die
life.
very. He's about to die short.
In the arcades, did you guys always question if a game had the 0 life or the 1?
Of course.
I did.
That drove me nuts.
No, I was actually more happy that I had another chance.
I wasn't really. I never got to go to
question.
arcades really that much, so I didn't really get to know that.
Yeah,
kind of
we're a little bit younger.
We're younger. I'm 22.
I was like, oh man,
God,
I lost
you
one
are
against
22 now.
oh
That's
man, my
right.
last life left. Oh, I got another chance, yes!
And then you
And
die.
then I quickly died right after.
Yes,
You
one
get-
more.
You get way too hyped. It's all over.
I was like,
At least you made
why
the
not?
checkpoint.
So, to me, Final Fantasy 13 isn't terrible.
You're terrible.
I thought it was actually pretty good, but it's my first Final Fantasy game, so I
I've
can
never
say-
played Final Fantasy, and I probably won't ever.
I do have the
Oh.
old.
Sorry if I offend you guys.
It's not a fan. It's just
You're missing
the
out.
joys of life.
Yeah, but I do have 7 on my PlayStation 4.
Kingdom Hearts
downloaded.
7. That's what you just said.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
Kingdom Hearts 7.
Final
I
Fantasy
will say
7.
that'll probably be the closest I get to Final Fantasy is playing Kingdom Hearts.
That's not inaccurate.
It's not. Not at all. Watch out, rat.
They falling off
Oh,
the edge.
dear me.
You stupid rat! You can't even get them. There's a ledge there.
You're stupid. There is a ledge there.
Look at them. Just let them kill themselves.
Yeah, one must be
Over
mine.
the cliff like lemmings.
What was we buying? Still falls.
Yeah, just like
I'm gonna feel you at my own.
But
Oh, get him.
you know
get
what?
him.
Back to. I'm gonna bring up For Honor again, just because I actually did like the game, and I'm sad like
the player base is dropping
player
off.
base dropped off because none of my friends play it, so I don't play it because I don't like playing multiplayer games by myself. It seems kind of stupid to me.
Yeah, it's a little brutal.
What game is that?
For
For
Honor.
Honor.
You like it.
I'm the same way about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel
You
Links.
would like it actually.
Nobody wants to play that game, but that game is so awesome.
This is him trying to get someone else to play.
And on that note, yeah, the Chocobo race to get the 0 time. I did it on the remaster, or almost did it on the remaster, and like a half of a second away. But go on, I'm sorry, I interrupted you guys.
I don't even know.
You were talking about For Honor.
Yeah,
how
that's all.
Player
I pretty
base
much
dropped
had to
off.
say about
See,
it.
and I feel the same way about any like big game that I enjoy a lot, like
Yeah.
especially multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's fan base just like vanishes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, especially because I'm typically good at those. The ones that disappear. I'm trying to think, like Battleborn. Battleborn's fan.
Well, yeah, it was because of
jump.
Overwatch. That was
Yeah,
literally
that
because
was
of
that was
Overwatch.
literally like we released this at a really that and
the
they
most horrible time.
that and they really did not support the game the way it needed.
Well, that's because of Overwatch almost. Big
They're
job.
like, we're not gonna have a
Yeah, I'm amazed I got that.
fan base. This is it. I
Like
get it.
when we were playing the beta for Battleborn, we were like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then we played Overwatch, and we were like, oh, this is pretty cool too. So I wonder how they're gonna fight each other out. Overwatch won and
they are
destroyed them.
and they are totally different games too. Like they're both shooters, but they are different in that. Oh, Battleborn was way more of a like actual MOBA setup.
Yes, it was indeed. I'll agree with that.
And Overwatch was more. Overwatch was very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Battleborn was more like strap in. Your match is 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And Overwatch, it's like this was done in 4 seconds, and I feel accomplished.
I mean, their matches still last a while.
Yeah, the hand drawn scenes in Battleborn were really cool. Snick, you got it.
You talking about Marcus or me? I like NBA.
I like it too. Why am I not included?
You don't get included. But where are you talking about? You feel what every year with FIFA?
I think it means that like the online community like going away.
Falls off. NBA actually stays a while. I don't know if that's just me or if I'm not paying attention
I think
to
they did
it.
a good job with the whole what do they call it, tournament? What do they call it between the 3 different parts?
Oh, the park tournament. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
my
and
park-
then
That keeps people on there. For
that and then the actual professional tournament, the pro-am.
yeah.
Because you win 250K if you win as a team, so yeah, that'll keep you going. And then also the pack openings. You didn't get that life, by the way.
I didn't.
No, go back. You can do it.
If it's not already gone, get it.
There you go.
13, geez.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, my part, and then the card thing, like MUT for Madden and FUT for Foot for FIFA. I don't think it's called Newts for NBA, but it might be called Boots. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I think that keeps people going. So I'm not entirely sure about the online base for that.
Well, like sports games don't really get like huge balancing changes.
No,
like, do they?
Usually.
Like
They do change things. Like in NBA, they change like how the shot mechanics work, and changing that kind of like.
I only play it for the story mode.
Just kill yourself. You got 14 rounds.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, you got it.
I only play it for my career.
Sports
like
ball.
Snow loves a sports ball.
If you follow Philip DeFranco, he sells a shirt that literally just says the word "sports" on it. So that way, no matter what event you go to, you can show your unison with whatever.
We like sports. We don't care who knows.
All right, so this is the episode.
Oh, God.
Nobody wants to watch that.
Is that really
Jamal?
what you've been doing the whole
been
time?
Yeah.
the entire time.
Nobody
Chris,
wants to
look at my
see
face.
that.
Look at my face.
And reading the chat. See, I never like got into sports video. Am I
He's in
alone?
remedial
Like,
classes, and the girls were like,
You
"You're
kinda
stupid."
I think you know what I did enjoy a lot. Like, did you guys ever play the Blitz or the Hits?
Of course.
Yeah,
Or
NFL
like,
Blitz, yeah.
like I love those. And like
NBA Jam too was fun too.
and like Mutant League football, anything that takes a sport and gets a little fucking silly with it.
But see, that's the whole thing because some people actually take their sports seriously.
Yeah, but that EA would own the rights to the sport and not allow any silly ones to be made.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Like that's the part where I'm like,
but
man,
they don't make 2K.
like you wouldn't enjoy Mortal Kombat football?
No.
I think I would.
Sactality, and their head comes off and like they pile drive them,
I think
and you have to get a new quarterback.
See, that's where you hit indie status, and Marcus doesn't like indies.
And it's like stuff like that I miss. That's like, that's why when Titanfall came out,
Girls in school hate him because they all view him as perfect because he is.
like, did any of you guys play Titanfall, or were you excited for Titanfall's release?
I haven't played it, but
was
my
not
mom's daughter
excited
plays it
for
though.
So, with Titanfall, I was so excited because it was, like, the shooter genre has been saturated with, like, modern warfare, like, realistic, or trying to be realistic shooters.
Battlefield.
And then freaking, like, mechs show up, and it's like, yes! Go crazy!
But you also like Gundam. So
I like Lost Planet. Anybody ever play Lost
Back-
Planet?
I have.
Lost Planet was
Not a
cool.
lot.
I love Lost Planet.
Did anyone play backyard baseball or football?
Yes.
On DS?
Backyard baseball was like the best.
I like Mario baseball. I like the Mario sports games.
I'm gonna get Super. Or what about Super Techno Ball?
Oh my
Super
god.
Tecmo Bowl.
I'm not about that.
Super
Game Bros
Tecmo
taught
Bowl.
me what that was.
Super Tecmo
Football.
Bowl was Great.
Super Tecmo Bowl, boy. What y'all know about that?
Would you guys play a tactical RPG mixed with American football?
No.
I'll play
Probably.
anything.
I'd
I'll
be on board.
play just about anything. So
1 + 1 is.
See
they
what?
need to be in worse than.
See what
video, and
Mr.
that's
See what
not
Mr.
doing
Chris
anything.
doesn't understand
What do I
is
understand?
that some people
Papa Bear.
take their sports very seriously, Chris. You can't underscore that. Just like your boy in there with his terrible towel, you know, like he takes his sports ball seriously, man.
And he does. He gets real butthurt when the Steelers lose.
As they should because they suck. If any of you guys are from Pittsburgh, I apologize, but your Steelers suck. I'm sorry.
He's really going there.
All right.
This was over here watching this petty anime.
Shit.
Oh,
That was
man.
smart girl. She's over there.
This stream was deteriorating.
Was it Mario Strikers? Was that Mario Soccer?
Yes, that was pretty.
That was
good.
great.
Okay, now I would. Okay, Sonic Tennis or Mario Tennis or whatever. Like that's
The Mario sports games are fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
some
those
people
are
take
fun.
their sports so seriously.
the
that they
Mario
do this.
Olympic Games. Or no, Sonic. See the Sonic
It's
Olympic
both
Games.
Mario and
and
Sonic at the
at
Olympic
Okay,
Games.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So she got-
that was really fun. I like that.
But how dare they ruin such a sacred and
Sports.
Yeah.
Sports.
yeah, go Chargers.
Go Chargers, nah. This is who they all day right here. This is who they country.
I like also
Who
the
they-
Philadelphia Eagles, but they've been kind of crappy lately. They've been doing their thing, kind of. I missed the Donovan
I do.
McNabb Westbrook series.
Carson Wentz is actually doing a good job.
Does,
Yeah,
any-
not bad.
does anyone remember Mega Man Soccer?
No, but it sounds great.
That's his challenge.
It was amazing. These damn bats. There's a checkpoint right there.
Why'd you go back?
I was waiting to see.
Gosh,
So I was gonna say, like, y'all gonna make me bring out my Pokemon heat.
please don't.
Everyone, I'm not.
Oh jeez.
He's doing his whisper.
I'm just
thing
coming
again.
here to sign
we are
us
almost at the end.
sign us
Yes.
off. See, I have my wife and my newborn are calling me back home now.
You
So
could have
I'm
just said we're gonna end the stream now.
So shh.
You know, because I could have just chimed in and been like,
So-
it's about that time.
So now,
Pardon me, everyone, while I take over my stream and say goodbye to you.
since it's about that time, Jamal just wanted to say
I needed a dub.
so long.
I need
Farewell.
5 adults.
All
We
they
do,
can
we
hear is
do,
the
we
movement
do.
of the mic since you picked it up.
You love me. Critical Zone out.
All right, everybody. Here, cut us back to, or my bad. I can take care of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it right
Bring
on.
chat back up.
I need you to send me that so I can put it up when I need to.
You can just find the picture.
No,
It's
no,
not
I can't
hard.
search that.
All right. So this has been the Critical and Nerdgasm stream. Their Twitter is over there. My Twitter is over here. They're so glad to be joining me, and I'm so glad to have them. I look like a beacon of whiteness in between the three of you.
Well, I'm pretty light. I'm not white.
Real life Oreo sandwich. Go.
Say what's so sorry.
And then everyone's saying we should do this more often.
We should.
Oh,
Once
did
a
you-
month, we can do that.
Did you guys like the
I'm
critical
good with that.
people here? No, that's fine.
I'm glad.
We'll
you
come
like
up with
this.
more
It's-
discussion topics and everything.
I play way better off people. All right. But yep, and then Snow's putting the Twitter in there as well. Follow me. I'm typically on Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights. Saturday, we're going to keep going with Final Fantasy 12. All bit boss took 5 damage. Sweet.
Hey, Snow, you want to be awesome and put our critical zone in there?
Snow is great.
Oh, look at Snow.
7 out of 10 needs more whiteness.
We did talk about anime a lot of the time.
I mean, it was like.
Did you really just say
20%
needs
of it.
more
Oh,
whiteness?
Jeez, if you don't.
I will
Ow!
spray you with water.
Yeah.
All right, if you would, click that stream button right there to get us off. All right, good night, everybody.
You should
Rolling down
forget
the
your
street
regular
Marcus.
life
in my
and do this.
stallion, sipping
I wish
on
I could
candy
forget my
juice.
regular life and do this
Here,
more
you can
often.
scroll over here. It's
Adults,
gonna-
more adults.
Oh,
Yes, this is my dual monitor.
Do what it is.
stream.
Bye, everybody.
Record stream.